Are we on? Are we on?
Yep.
I think we're on. And we are live and in charge.
Again.
This is our second attempt today. Full disclosure, I had the massive runs earlier.
Yeah, you did.
And I shit my pants once. Had to hop in the shower and admittedly wash my own underoos in there in an attempt to shield the fact that I had soiled myself. So then it happened again.
Yeah.
Only with less of a splatter effect. So that's a fucking thing that happened.
It's pretty cool. I enjoy good feast.
It wasn't good feeling. I'll tell you what it is I've been eating a low-fat diet. Doesn't look like it, but eating a low-fat diet, and then on Saturdays we have this,
Yeah.
well, I have this break, so we ate pizza, and it's
Grease overload.
Yeah, that grease just ran right through me, so I welcome the porcelain with a fine symphony worthy of Mozart.
Porcelain Black?
Worthy of Porcelain Black.
Remember Porcelain Black?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
I would hit that.
Bang the shit out of Porcelain Black. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. I just know that her career sucks.
Yeah.
But I would bang the shit out of it.
I recently looked up the video. I don't even remember why.
It's one of those things where you just have to watch it every now and then.
You just kind of have to watch it.
It's not good.
And it actually had one of my old comments on it.
Oh, what was it?
I'm trying to look it up. But it was something on the lines of, I would totally bang her despite having a nose the size of freaking, I don't know, Texas or something.
You know what? That's probably what first attracted me to it. My nose thing.
Yeah, most
now
likely.
That I think about it. And mix that with the whole, rock, gothy look that she had, but doesn't have anymore.
That definitely doesn't.
So that's a thing.
I'd put, this song sucks, and it sucks badly, but I'd hit that ass hardcore.
I would hit it, man. She's still pretty hot. Apparently the reason she, nobody cares about Porcelain Black, but we're going to talk about her anyway. Apparently the reason she didn't continue performing is, one, nobody gave a fuck about her damn music.
Nope.
And two, and most importantly I think, is that there was some sort of contractual debate. So they just kind of bit their loss and said, fuck that shit.
Over what?
Something about her style. She wanted this style, and the production company wanted another style. Blah, blah, blah. No records sold. Bye-bye Porcelain Black. Enter actual toilet porcelain. Enter me.
Being painted black by your feet.
Yeah, Porcelain Black. My ass. That's her current career. And I like it.
The other day I was in Mom's room sitting.
Uh-huh.
I threw a little fart. Had caca in it. I had to sluice my way to the restroom and drop a turd. It wasn't good. Thankfully, I had a little paper towel in my pants, so I was able.
Wait, was there a paper towel already in there?
I don't know. I usually carry it because of my allergies.
Oh, okay. In your pants pocket.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
like in your
one
pants.
in my ass area yet. But I did. It's
called a diaper.
I did use a little. I had to plug up the old A. Well, I got to the old turlet.
To the old Porcelain Black.
Oh, yeah, it was black, by the way. That's actually why it reminded me.
Speaking of black, it's not an actual segue, by the way, but let's talk about the hood. No, speaking of black, no, that's not the segue.
That's the worst segue.
Speaking of things, I guess, it's the best segue. I gotta roll with it. Say, hey, Al, what's going on, man? Yeah, shit stories are our forte.
Yep.
Let's get this off and running like we usually do. Shit stories, and what is a movie and or show you recently saw, and was it good or was it bad?
We talked about this before the stream, and then realized, hey, we could just be streaming this instead of that weird ass silence we did before.
Yeah.
And it was freaking Justice League.
Justice League, yeah.
Not the fan cut,
the theatrical cut.
The theatrical cut, which is right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good, but after seeing the fan cut, I think they actually did really a really good job with it. We said that it was really good in our review of the fan cut, but having seen this again, I think they did a really, really good job because it was an improvement.
Now, if they could only release the fan cut, not gonna happen. But if
it's
they
actually
could,
off
that'd be
Vimeo
awesome.
now, so
yeah. It should have found a way to download it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Al says
Oh,
just started
shit.
Facebook and Twitter. Oh, whoa, right, Al.
I think freaking Marcus is taking a shit or something because he's not replying right now. But
You-
he was.
He might be in my
Yeah,
condition.
he might be dropping a load.
Big load. Speaking of loads, I watched 4 turds this week. No, I'm just kidding. I watched 4 movies this week. As you know, I'm catching up on a lot of stuff, so I watched Scream 4, which I had put off really because the movie Wes Craven did right before Scream 4 was My Soul to Take, which fucking sucked! My conch off! I don't know what a conch is, but
It's a conch.
it was fucking terrible. But I saw Scream 4, and I gotta say it's my favorite Scream since Scream 1. I don't think Scream 1 will ever be beat by any of the Screams. Case in point, there's 4 of them, and it's still the best one. So, but Scream 4 has gotta be my second favorite Scream, I gotta say. It definitely isn't Scream 3, which sucked. Massive dicks, or conchs, I guess.
Yeah, conchs.
But I saw that. I saw Scooby-Doo 1 and 2.
Yeah,
okay?
you did.
Alright, I just wanted to go back and visit them without the burden of knowing that James Gunn's original script had been changed. I just wanted to see them as a Scooby-Doo fan, because I was a Scooby-Doo fan as a kid.
You loved them both.
I love Scooby, man. No, I hated the fucking part 2 of the movie. Sucks my ass. But you know, going back and watching it without the idea of the James Gunn's original script, I actually kind of enjoyed part 1. Is that
What,
weird?
James Gunn?
It's a kids movie. It's that, but Scooby-Doo the cartoon was a kids cartoon, and it embodied a lot of that, and still had a lot of clever, ways to kind of twist the formula.
I do remember Daphne farting at one point. Or getting a wedgie, something like that. I don't remember.
It was Scooby and Shaggy in a knight's armor that farts.
All right.
And there's a fart scene in part 2 also with Velma in her leather outfit. Part 2's terrible. Part 2's horrendously bad, but part 1 still retained some of the cleverness and still was basically a Scooby-Doo cartoon, so I oddly enough enjoyed it. Go figure. Let's see, Al says he just watched season 3 of Better Call Saul. So hyped for season 4. How is that, Al? I'm assuming great by your response here.
Yeah, Grandma, Mom wanted to watch that with us, or with me, but because we watched Breaking Bad together.
The best
But
show
her-
to watch with your mom.
But yeah, no. But her, it's because she was watching some lame ass novela, and I was like, why don't we watch a good drug show? So instead, she watched both of them at the same time. But her crack-like addiction to that show made me go, maybe we shouldn't watch.
Her meth-like addiction.
Yeah, it was.
Now, Al says that Velma can get the deal.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. Linda Cardellini as Velma brought Velma to a whole nother level of hotness. Because I already thought Velma should get the D.
Yeah.
But when Linda Cardellini put on the Velma outfit, I was
Isn't there a scene
in.
where she has like a low-cut shirt? I remember that.
Yeah.
Stroking my little ding-a-ling
Yeah.
back in the day.
That was a thing. Let's see.
Oh, shit!
Al loves old Marcus in the house. Al loves Better Call Saul. I always say Better Call Saul because I try to pronounce. It's
Saul
almost as good
wearing
as
a
Breaking
cowl?
Bad.
That was bad.
Yeah. Oh, the old beer run. What's your beer of choice, Marcus? Let us know.
Is it Blue Moon Yeast Edition?
Mine is Blue Moon Original, not that yeasty garbage
It wasn't
version.
bad. It was really yeasty.
It was too yeasty.
Yeah. That was my Kickstarter going, look, it's coming. It's on the way. Marcus is setting up the GoFundMe. We're going to hit 100,000, and you're going to have to dance naked in a graveyard. He doesn't know what that means, by the way.
I'm all for dancing naked
Yeah.
in graveyards, so I don't even have to know what it means. Let me see. Miller MGDs. I used to like MGDs back in the day. Take that over a Bud any day. Let me see. He asked how the new if I've seen the new Sacha Baron Cohen show. Man, I really want to see it. It looks amazing. I think he's a genius, honestly. And I've seen clips. That's about it. And a lot of people talking about it. I love to see him make fools of people everywhere. Doesn't matter where. We've earned that much.
Yeah.
It looks like a brilliant show, though. What is it on Showtime, right?
I don't know. It's one of those.
I've been trying to find it on one of those pirate sites, and I can't.
What are you talking about? We're all about the legalities over here.
Well, sometimes you gotta go around the old river bend, said Pocahontas. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Shit, what's that?
Yeah, I gotta see that shit. Anyway, let me finish off the movies. The last movie I saw was The Devil and Father Amort, which is a documentary from William Friedkin, the guy that directed the original Exorcist movie. And it was it's only an hour long. It's on Netflix. Check it out if you're interested in that subject. It is pretty awesome, pretty amazing. I love what Friedkin did to show that the responses of people are... It just showed how relevant his movie was, and the book by default. You know, the responses of people nowadays are the same as the characters in the books were. You know, and you are ultimately
Exorcist.
Huh?
Exorcist, you're talking about?
Exorcist. Yeah. What am I? You know what their responses are?
Yeah.
No, the people's responses are generally either they're one of the three paths in the movies or the books is they're the agnostic, the doubter, or the faithful. And the doctors react just the same way they do in the movie that they do in the documentary. And some of the priests react the way the priests do in the movie. He drew a really parallel. It really showed how important The Exorcist was, only with actual footage of an exorcism, and of course Father Amort, which was the chief exorcist of the Vatican for over 2 decades. It was a really interesting documentary, really awesome. Anyway, let's see. Where am I at? Polka Hot Ass. What the hell?
I'm not sure what that is.
I'll go with it though. We have seen 1922. I think we did a video on it.
Check out our video right here. I'm not gonna link
You're not
it.
gonna
So
link it. Yeah, we did a Stephen King's shit or hit on it. Long story short, it was a fucking hit.
it's pretty good.
Pretty damn good adaptation.
Not for
Loved it.
everyone, I would say.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah, because it's a little slow, but in a good way.
But in the best way. So if you have no attention span, you know, it sucks. Yeah, it's a Stephen King book. I don't know if that was a question or a statement. I'm assuming by
He's
lack of...
answering Al.
Okay, yeah.
So I got Al to promise that he would do a grave dancing video. Now I'm gonna hold him to it.
Yeah, Al, you can't just promise grave dancing and not deliver. Look, we're master grave dancers here.
Yeah, that's true.
I've done a jig.
We've
on
done
top-
some moonwalking.
Moonwalking, yeah.
On top of Michael Jackson's grave, actually.
Yeah,
I don't know if he was buried, but we did do some moonwalking on top of some guy called Michael Jackson's grave. So
I don't know which Michael Jackson
yeah,
it was.
It was definitely a Michael Jackson. I don't know if it was the Michael
It was
Jackson.
Miguel Jackson, unfortunately. Didn't know y'all made a video. It must have been the time y'all was pumping out 7 videos a day. Yeah, it was during around those times.
Yeah, that was a bit of overkill.
Man, 100,000 now? That's steep. I'll give you $10. Look, I'm gonna be fair.
I said $1 if we could get nudes for $1. He said yes, so I'm still waiting for those.
Now there is a movie called Grave Dancers. I recommend you don't watch it before going to dance on the grave. It might stop you from doing it.
Yeah. Although that is what made us go and grave dance
It is.
weirdly.
There's a few. We might visit a few more cemeteries. You know, dig
Yeah.
up a corpse or two. Kidding.
Send it
Oh,
to Al.
Yes, send the corpse to Al. FedEx. I'll pay for that.
Dead X. That was the
Damn,
thing.
Al's an upper class escort.
Yeah, he is.
That's a super upper class escort. $100,000. You better be some Scarlett Johansson level. You know.
Nudeness.
Yeah, there's better be some big pay. Of course,
Imagine if Al.
Scarlett Johansson's body with Al's
I was
head.
about to say, imagine if Al
That's still
takes off his clothes and he's like Scarlett Johansson nude underneath, but he's still got Al's head.
Oh.
Would you smash?
I don't think I could, man. Yeah. That's not saying Al's an ugly guy. I'm just saying that match is not a match at all. Some Frankensteinian shit right there.
That's our next Photoshop video.
Yeah. I got some pictures of Scarlett Johansson on the beach. Just saying.
Put that Al head on it.
Very high definition. Put that Al head on it.
Al, can you send me some heads?
Hey, what's up, Buckaroo?
Oh shit, Buck! It's been a while.
How's it going, man? Guys, if you have any questions or any topic you want us to talk about, let us know.
I gotta give props to Al for dropping that Sunny reference. You gotta pay that toll troll.
Yes, to get into that boy's hole. I shouldn't have said that because
No.
now they'll just take that snip it out.
Yeah, like 10 years from now, someone's gonna accuse you of pedo being or something.
Yeah.
James Gunn style.
I think everybody knows what's up with the toll and the boys' hole. It's sunny. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Anybody doesn't know there, you just cleared it up. Anyway, let's see. Buckaroo says he's good. I'm back forever now. Where were you at, Buckaroo?
Yeah,
we hadn't seen you comment in a while. I did see your comment on our congratulating us, which you have just now repeated. Pretty awesome. Thank you. Someday we'll break the 200 mark. Cross your fingers.
10,000 years from now.
Yeah, it'll be like 10 years from now. I like how Buckaroo just referred to Alice Smith. Hey, Smith.
Smythe.
You bastard.
If you ever want to start up like a classy, beverage. I don't know where I'm going with this. What? I just want Al Smith to call himself Alistair Smythe.
Yeah, you should change your name to Alistair Smythe. That would be pretty fucking awesome. Agent Smith, maybe if, you know, the Matrix ever gets cool again, which may not ever happen.
Matrix the film?
They are making some new Matrix movies.
They are?
So that's a fucking thing. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That's what everybody said. Why?
That's what I said after the second one.
And I don't even hate the sequels.
No.
You know what? I'm one of the people that actually enjoyed the sequels. It's just the part one was so perfect that it didn't need a sequel. But I do appreciate what they were trying to do with the sequels. I just felt, in the end, really, you didn't need anything more than part one. But anyway.
Part 2's CG was...
Woo! I liked part 3. Yeah. I like part 3 too. I like part 2 and 3. But yeah, I gotta say I like part 3 more than 2, actually. Oddly enough.
They should make a crossover movie with all Keanu Reeves characters. Especially... that's what I said.
Buckaroo just said that.
Especially with his... what's that guy's name from Dracula?
Oh, Jonathan Harker.
Yeah, and it's
Look,
bad.
We like Keanu. He's a pretty cool chap.
Yeah.
We'll dance on his grave when he dies.
Definitely.
He's that cool. But
I can't wait to dance on Nicolas Cage's pyramid grave. I just want to throw that in there.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
He's definitely going in a pyramid. No, but yeah. As much as we love Keanu, a guy, and on top of that, we love Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula, which is
it's pretty good.
one of the best adaptations of Dracula. But what on earth possessed anybody to cast Keanu Reeves as Jonathan Harker with the worst delivery, the worst English accent?
It wasn't like Keanu Reeves now. It was Keanu Reeves back in the Bill and Ted days.
Back then, it was one of the worst accents I've ever... and performances.
It wasn't good.
But the movie's so good that you kind of ignore it, so... And Anthony Hopkins in that alone is fucking badass. And of course, Gary Oldman. Come on. I think I would diddle Gary Oldman. He's that cool. I don't know. I don't think he'd appreciate that. Bill and Ted Enter the Matrix. Meet John.
Did you say I think I would diddle Gary Oldman?
Yeah.
It didn't compute in my head until a couple seconds later.
I'm shocked they haven't dug his ass back. I'm assuming his ass back to another Speed movie. Well, after Speed 2. You know what I remember though? When Speed 2 came out, Roger Ebert fucking loved the hell out of it.
That's weird.
I don't know why that's one of my most prescient fucking memories in my head.
Is it even true?
I only saw it once and I didn't enjoy it.
But is it true that he liked it or is it just remembering that?
No. I even checked and he loved the shit out of it. I don't know why, but he did.
Apparently, Jimmy Fallon has a good Keanu impression.
He does, unfortunately. He hates Jimmy Fallon more than I do.
With a freaking passion, dude.
I hate Jimmy Fallon because of SNL.
Yeah.
He would ruin everything that he was in, except when he was with Horatio Sanz, and then I liked him because of Horatio Sanz, which was a fat guy that was laughing. Who doesn't like a fat guy that was laughing? I'll tell you who. A lot of people don't like us.
That's what our channel's all about.
Yeah.
Fat guys laughing.
But yeah, Jimmy Fallon I hate because of SNL mostly, but I also hate his bland humor and his face, his acting career. All right, I hate him. That's just about it.
It's really bad.
Let me see. What was Speed 2 even about? I don't remember exactly, but it was just Sandra Bullock was the only returning character. She was on a boat. Keanu was nowhere in sight. It might have been good. I don't know. Maybe it was just one of those movies that got a bad rap because the original cast didn't come back. You know, it didn't make sense or whatever. I don't know. I just know that Roger Ebert wanted to get on his knees and make like a seal to it.
Yeah. Otto.
Al Smith hasn't seen Speed in years,
2.
but it has a massive ship. Yeah. What was Speed 2 about? If you diddle someone, does it count? If theirs is bigger, I'm gonna go ahead and say no, and that's just because mine will definitely be smaller.
Yeah.
Let me see. Cruise ship with a bomb. Yeah, that's what it was. Jimmy Fallon made fun of a songwriter and the Skeleton Band, so I'll never like him.
Oh, dude, Buckaroo is on our side.
Yes, that alone makes
We'll make like a seal now.
Yeah, that makes you way cooler than Jimmy Fallon. Just that.
I hate when he laughs at nothing.
Remember when he tried to make a fake bowling ball move a thing?
But here's the thing: we tuned into his first like 3 shows.
Yeah, we gave him a shot.
Yeah, even though we hated him, we're like, all right, he's taking over. Let's watch his lame ass.
This is new terrain. He might do well.
And those were the worst 3 shows I've seen in my entire life. And yes, he tried to do the Conan string dance. He did a little bowling ball, and it was pain.
We might have been very biased because we are huge Conan fans.
Sure.
But he sucked. Legitimately, he sucked.
Yeah.
He has gotten better. I'll say that he has gotten better, but he's
Yeah.
still this very sycophantic, laugh at everything, very clean cut. He's just a grade above Jay Leno, and Jay Leno wasn't good. Let me see. I wish.
Are we on?
I don't know. We're offline. Are we offline? Are we online? Let us know. I think we're online.
Yeah, we're back. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. We had a little issue there.
We're shitting on Paul Schaefer is all I know.
I wish Scotty Jobs would beat Jimmy Fallon to the ground.
Gee, that's one of the best
Damn.
comments.
I would watch that movie.
Oh man.
Yeah, we went off a couple of times
Yeah,
there.
we did.
Anyway,
I reset the app or OBS to try to reconnect in 1 second, which is I think is why it disconnected twice.
Yeah.
But I think that's better than every 10 seconds.
Every 10 seconds,
yeah. So.
yeah, I'm still hung up on this Scotty Joplin beating up Jimmy Fallon
Yeah,
thing.
that'd be awesome. I kind of have to make a little picture of that now.
Yeah.
Freaking Jimmy Fallon getting his shit pushed in. I know who I'll use for the getting their shit pushed in body. CM Punk.
Shit. Worst fight ever. Anyway, you
Scotty Jobs.
got something to say, or you got a topic to talk about?
I got a picture.
Mm-hmm.
I did look up a couple pics yesterday,
Hit me with the first one.
and apparently it's not that many. Okay, I'll give you this one.
What do you
I
got?
have some bad tattoos to show.
Oh God.
I just want you to see this face right here.
That looks. First of all, where are the shoulders on this thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're like.
It's just like a cylinder of flesh with a head on
It
top
really
of it.
is. It's wearing a tie though, so that's good. It's kind of like a slug body.
Let me see the original picture. That would get on my top 10 hags for sure.
Hell yeah.
Man, that little girl is a hag. Well, the picture has shoulders for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that.
I mean,
It's not. No, there's no.
I think it's what makes the tattoo horrible is the shading.
The shading is bad. The mouth
The
is all
mouth
wrong.
is terrible.
Those eyes.
She's wearing a tie for some reason.
Yeah, what is the tie? I don't get it. And why? I can't get over the earthworm body.
Al Smith. Yeah, that's some
That's
poultry
some
guys.
poltergeist looking shit. It should be some poultry geist looking shit.
Top 10 hags for sure though.
Yeah, top 10 hags.
We got another one
What
right
do we
here.
got here? Is this Jesus I see?
This says Jesus.
Oh no.
Jesus, as they call him.
Oh, what is wrong with his nose? Make that bigger.
They're both horrid.
What is wrong with his lips? Why are they bifurcated?
I don't know.
It's the same guy, right?
Yeah, he just has 2 tattoos. for
Hold
some
up. Is the one on the right the fix, or are they on 2 arms?
reason. I think they're on different arms. I think he's holding them out at the same time.
Man, that's monstrous. This is like after he got flagellated by those whips, only apparently on
It was
the
in
face.
his face, yeah.
That is
I
terrifying.
don't even know what it says. Lord knows.
Lord knows, yeah.
Maybe it's two different people. Cause look, one arm's browner than the other one.
I don't know, but it sucks. That's all I gotta say. I don't get these lips. Oh, wait a minute, it's a goatee.
Yeah, that's a goatee.
I thought his lips were split.
Well, I think they are too a little.
It's not good. It's one of the ape cheeses.
Yeah, the old hag lady, kid was wearing a bolo tie.
Man.
Ape
All right.
Jesus.
Next, what do we got next?
This one, at first glance, you won't think is too bad. But trust me, it's bad.
What the hell? Okay, I need to zoom in here. First of all, Galactus is very angry.
Yeah. Galactus looks okay, though.
He looks like a bug man.
I mean, he looks like shit, but compared to old
his face
Banthead,
yeah, his face is off center. He got 60 pack.
he does 800 pack.
Wash my clothes on that. Shred my clothes on that, to be precise. Now I have an unfinished galaxy universe scene on my arm, but I can rest assured that it's better than this garbage.
Yeah.
It's not good, but it's better than this.
This is probably the best one so far, though, which is not saying much. I got this trashy ass one right here, Dell. Look at this shit.
Stop starring. She didn't even spell it right.
know.
First, second. I don't know about you guys, but any tattoo on the tit is bad.
Buckaroo, Silver Surfer's head looking like a bee.
Oh man.
That special Silver Surfer.
Yeah, he's not riding a board. He's riding a little yellow bus.
The
Little silver bus.
soundtrack is gonna be Cumbia Kings. Yeah, this is terrible tattoo. Look at this. I will say this: at least the eyeballs weren't on the nipples.
That would be horrible.
That would be terrible.
There's just tattoos on the breasts. It's never a good thing. I've never seen a good one.
This is particularly bad.
This is the worst, and the spelling just makes it. They didn't even like shape it to her collarbone or nothing. That's
a bad one.
Hood ass.
Oh shit, dogs! I got this classic which you'll love.
Now we actually saw this one live and in person.
This might even be our picture.
Yeah. You know what?
I think it might be.
Has this thing been making the rounds on the net?
Yeah, I found it online.
Holy shit, I think that is our picture. Yeah, that might be from Guardian's old vehicle, isn't it?
Maybe.
Well, either
way.
There
are several pictures, though, I will say this. So we weren't the only ones to spot it.
Yeah, definitely weren't the only ones to spot it. This was around our locale. And if they're somewhere else, well then shit, that's sad. But that's what you get down here near the border. Now we're not saying anything fucked up. It's just
Brakfas.
We're Mexican American here, but that's the kind of shit you see around Brakfas burritos. Forget breakfast. We're gonna brack our fast.
Looks like
a rap band.
I'm
or rape
assuming
band.
It's a rape band. Brakfas.
Is this from Gus on Breaking Bad? Oh man.
There's definitely some corpses in there. Brakfas.
Oh man. Al said he's scared of chipping a tooth by sucking on those teats.
I found some freaking rip-off Skittles.
Skipless?
No, this might just be another nation's Skittles.
This might just be the most clever name of all time.
Skipless?
Think about it. If you eat too many Skittles, you'll get diabetes, you'll lose a foot, you'll be Skipless.
That's true.
Just might be common sense. They're $5?
$15.
Holy shit!
I'm telling you,
I hope this is from another
nation. This is like freaking Russia or some shit. They're probably like heroin laced or something. I saw a documentary on Russia's heroin problem. That's why I said that.
That's the generic version. Let's find out you eat Skipless.
Okay, this next one is a classic, which I've been looking for this video. That's a lie, because we tried to do this before, we didn't have shit. But it'll make it here. This is again one of my favorite genres of people trying to pull off some bullshit online. But I love the comment. Your eyes in your picture are obs edited, and their answer is no, they're not. I had surgery on them after a bad accident when I was 7.
There's no surgery that'll give you that.
They'll give you cartoon eyes that you can find on any phone.
Have you ever seen that one of that guy? He Photoshop, not even Photoshop. He probably like Windows Paint his eyes red, and then he's claiming that he's high and shit.
Oh no!
And then
Did you ever see the one of that fat guy that put abs on his body?
Yeah,
that's a classic.
I mean, it looked better than Nick Cage's abs on Ghost Rider, though. So that's a
This
thing.
bitch had surgery in the Dragon Ball series.
She doesn't look like an anime girl.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give him that.
Hit
Not
it,
a
son.
good one.
No,
Yeah,
a really
not a
bad
good
one. I'd still hit it.
Yeah, I'd hit it with a 2x4. My truck or something.
Seeding her eyes. Oh, maybe.
Might give him regular color.
Oh, this asshole. This tool.
Okay, look. I'm all for cool hairdos and facial hair,
Nah,
but this is not cool.
this is shit.
I don't.
I hate him, dude.
Just give yourself a mohawk. What is this little side swipe hair?
And this little mustache.
The mustache is fine. It's just the hair.
The mustache combined with the hair and the little color is pissing me off.
Yeah, the color.
I
The
would ride
side
that.
swipe.
I would ride that stash down.
I don't know. I think the little corners might go up my taint,
My tutor.
tickle my taint, not in the good way.
It got really quiet.
Yeah, I'm trying to process his face.
I got this other tattoo. Oh, this is a good one, dude.
It might be the fashion 50 years. You're right.
Yeah, sadly, the way things
The
are
worst tastes.
going. Back in my day, there was some good fashion. I'm just kidding. It sucked back then, too.
Yeah, it was the 90s in your
Yeah.
day. Look, I'm not gonna
It's
say. I'm not gonna
Everything is wrong about this.
I'm not gonna say that's the best tiger of all time. First of all,
Looks like a gay dog holiday from the other one.
is oh man,
Look at this tiger.
his head is 10 times the size of his entire body.
Look how small the back legs are.
Yeah, it's. Why does he have like a boot on one foot?
Yeah.
That tail. Oh no, man. This doesn't even look like they did it in one shot, which they couldn't have. It's that big.
Yeah, we gotta zoom in on that boot. Look at that boot. It's like Dr. Seuss. That tail. Look at the tail, dude.
He's got a Seuss foot and I was gonna say a Dean Koontz boot. I don't know why.
Dean Koontz is not known for his boots.
Man, he looks like someone, bro.
He does, huh?
Yeah, I don't know who, but I met him. And he wasn't fun.
Why does he have tumorous growths on the top of his head? Look at that.
He's got like, scales. He has no ears.
I know.
I love him, says Buckaroo.
Dude, this is all entire back tattoo. Look at that shit.
He didn't get hit by the truck. He got run over by the truck.
Oh, man, look. Dude, I can't get over the fact this isn't the entire
Look,
back.
this is the perfect time to tell you a back tattoo story from prison. This is what happened. There was this guy that did the tattoo work inside this dorm I was in, right? And he was a pretty cool cat, except that if you do tattoo work, you usually work for a gang. So he was working for this gang in there. He was basically doing all their work, which meant that he had to tattoo at his bunk area. So to do that, you have to pay your cellie rent, so you could have people there all day long. Otherwise, your cellie gets pissed off, and there might be a potential fight. So he paid off his cellie like so. His cellie says, "Look, cellie, you can tattoo here all you want. You don't even have to pay me the way you usually pay people. You know, goods you trade them for,
Assets.
assets if you're all into that." He wanted a back tattoo from the tattoo artist as payment.
Oh, man.
So the tattoo artist said, "Hey, that's a good deal. That's what I do. That's my jibe. I'll get you with that." Cool. That was the deal. They shook on it. Long story short, this tattoo artist was working for this gang on top of working for himself, so he had a lot of people to work on, right? So here's what happened. 2 months later, his celly's like, "Yo, celly, what's up with my tattoo? I thought we're gonna be square. You're gonna be paying me on that." And the tattoo artist says, "Look, man, I got a lot of people to work on. Plus, it's the middle of summer. I work on them when I have the time to work on, and there's light in the room. So the only time I have is during the night. You don't want me to tattoo you at night in the summer because you'll be sweating it out, one, and two, I can't see at night. So just wait till winter when it slows down and I got you." And the guy was impatient and he kept pushing the celly like, "Come on, celly, you gotta pay up, you gotta pay up." So this is what happens. He gets so impatient. Now this guy, this tattoo artist, let me clear it up. He wasn't trying to screw him over. The guy was a good guy. He even taught me a little bit of the basics for free. He didn't even charge me anything, and he was a cool cat. He was going to be good with this guy. He was going to pay the tattoo. He just needed time. So anyway, this guy got so impatient that he went to the head of the gang that this guy was working for, and he said, "Hey, this guy hasn't paid me up yet." Now that's bad business in prison. At that point, you got to pay up. So this guy gets so pissed off that he had the audacity to say that to the head of the gang that he says, "All right, I got you, but we're going to have to do your tattoo at night." And the guy's like, "Oh, that's cool as long as you do it." He already told him why that wasn't a good idea. So this is what the guy wanted on his back. He had a Dungeons and Dragons book, you know, those quest guides, and in it was this humongous demon. And he said, you know, spreading his wings and shit. And he said, "I want that on my back." And it was an elaborate fucking piece of work.
Yeah,
and on top of that,
detailed
yeah,
art.
and it was a back piece on top of that, an entire back piece, mind you. And the guy's like, "Man, all right." And I already knew that this guy was, one, pissed, and two, that all right was very, very telling. So this is what he does. Over the course of the next few days, he churns out a back tattoo. I'm talking 3 days straight. In prison, there is no breaks. There's no healing time. There's like, we got to get this done as quick as possible. And he was doing it at night with no light. And, you know, he didn't let anybody see the work. He would tell them to go wipe it up. In the morning, he'd put on his clothes, all that shit. But once the fucker healed, the tattoo artist very proudly reveals his work to everybody that wants to see. Oh, baby. First of all, keep in mind.
It was that tiger?
Dude, that tiger is better than that fucking back tattoo. Let me tell you. First of all, you got to remember, this tattoo artist was legit. That's what he did in the world. Two, he was good. He could draw portraits. He could draw whatever. Three, this was his business. You know what I'm saying? And people already knew that this guy had been pushing him. So it wasn't going to harm him when he revealed the back tattoo. And the guy was all proud, "Look at my back tattoo." But of course he couldn't see the back tattoo. And everybody played along with the tattoo artist. And what had happened is he'd made this enormous demon with the word, like a 2-year-old could draw a better version of that demon. Just like an outline version of the body. The hair was just these long strokes, and the face was all distorted, fucking Cumbia Kings listening ass. And the wings, the shading on the wings, this was the kicker. The shading on the wings, as you know, shading makes everything come to life, makes it pop. The shading was all tiny dicks.
Oh, man.
Every single last inch, and those wings are spread, baby. Tiny dicks all over those wings, shade form. And, you know, his celly was a white guy. So the white guys all run together in their own little gang. None of his gang homies told him anything. Because they knew he was being a pushy piece of shit. So this guy has a gigantic demon full of dicks on his back forever just because he couldn't wait. So the lesson here is, if somebody's going to give you something for free, chill the freak out, because you just might get a bunch of tiny demon dicks. Anyway.
That being said, our 200 sub special, I get that tattoo on my ding-a-ling.
Yes, promised here. I'm gonna get a tattoo. Let's see. Al says, "Yeah, man, that dude deserved every bit of that tattoo. It sucked."
Was he a fatty patty?
He was not a fatty patty. He was this. He was this like 60-year-old, 65-year-old.
I was picturing like a 20-year-old guy.
No, you know what? He's not. He wasn't fat like us. He's just one of those guys that was thin, but had a fat beer gut. Just like you'd imagine, like this old, kind of pedo-looking guy Just imagine that, and you probably imagine what this guy looks
Yeah, I
like.
pictured him. He was pretty hot.
I would take tiny, tiny demon penises, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were well detailed, yeah, but
That's
this
a
was
good
just wings full of tiny demon peni. Anyway, the next picture is tiny demon peni. Let's hit it up.
It's actually a classic.
Look, sometimes you gotta be obvious. I gotta admit that I've cheaped out a few times, but not that bad.
Window. I like the Confederate flag, by the way. That's my favorite part.
Yeah,
It really
I mean,
nails it home.
yeah, it really. That's really what tells you this was a legit fixed job
Yeah,
in their
it
mind.
wasn't meant to be funny. This was
It's-
genuine.
What is it? Are they trying to trick a cop that's gonna obviously stop them?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a window, I swear. And then they play, dueling banjos or whatever.
I don't
Window.
I had a dealings with some Dylan Banjo today.
That's it.
I'm not gonna explain what it was. I just did. Tiny. So speaking of tiny demon peni,
This picture's super tiny. Now this is the best example of wrong place, wrong time. And I'm just gonna say, it might also be an example of best place, best time.
as heat waves really coming in to his mouth. That is.
What is that even, like a rain area?
Yeah, it looks like a rain area.
Oh, it's raining.
It's
all right.
making it rain on his freaking gullet.
It's raining men.
Man seed.
Seed. Damn. That was poor timing.
It really was.
Alright, what do you got next? That was in Kansas City.
Oh, this
Random trivia.
one might take you a while, but I hope you get it. Oh wow, it's really big. Hold on.
Should
Oh.
be. What do we got?
What's happening?
I don't know. This picture has taken over the screen.
Really? What the shit? Hold on.
You might have to abandon that endeavor.
I can do this. Look.
I like how you say that as if people can see what the
Yeah.
hell's going on.
There it is.
Let me see. Alright, what do you got? Do not swallow.
Why would you swallow this ever?
It's.
It's a clothes hanger.
Well, no, this.
Look at the logo. It's a guy and his throat
Let me
has
see.
the hanger in it.
Can you make the logo bigger?
I can't because this picture.
It was already encompassing the globe.
I can make us smaller. Does that work?
That's better.
Does that help? Oh wait, here we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Like, oh, it's enormous and yet small at the same time.
This picture is like an 18K for some reason.
It's the next evolution in cinematic technology.
No, you can see the logo there.
I don't even understand what's going on in the
This
logo.
is the head right here.
Okay.
That's the hanger in the throat. And that's the
Oh
body.
my God, no! You got to put some work in to get that going. Oh man.
That's I thought that was funny. I don't know why I messed up the entire freaking scale of everything, but
On the plus side, we were tiny,
Yeah,
like
we
our
were.
peni.
oh, this is another reason why.
Buckaroo claims he could swallow that hanger.
Damn, he'd be deep thrown on the daily apparently.
You have a career in porn, my friend. It's waiting for you.
Marcus is the director. He already agreed to direct Al Smith's premiere porno, Gayracula reboot, and now the Buckaroo Zoo porno. Anyway, this is this is
Just let that hang.
yet more proof why Guardian is wrong and we're right about the over/under toilet debate.
All right, Marcus, take care, man. Have fun.
Yeah, what the hell? These pictures are so huge.
Yeah, this is logic right here.
There we go.
Yeah. Yes.
That's why.
I mean, it's not even why, but that just adds to the litany of reasons.
Why under is clearly the superior way.
Also, I just gotta say, that cat is remarkably rigid.
Yeah, he is.
Alright, hit me with the next one.
We
See you later,
got,
Marcus. Take care. I'll try not to poop inside the roll. What is this? Who is this?
Guess.
What? John Lennon?
No.
Chop Top from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2?
No.
Let me see it again. I can't see it with that menu popped up. What is this? David Cross?
No.
Janis Joplin.
You're way off. Janis Joplin is the closest you've been.
How?
I don't know. He is a singer.
It's a he?
Yeah, it's a he.
He's a singer. What? That doesn't look like anybody.
His wife had issues with the Juggalos.
That's Ozzy?
Yep.
That is not Ozzy.
I want to point out the horrid sore on his mouth right here.
That is not Ozzy, man. Is one lens bigger than the other?
Yeah.
Or am I just seeing that?
No, the right lens is bigger.
I mean, I guess no. Like once you told me, like some parts popped out, but no. Then they went right back into that's not Ozzy mode.
It kind of looks like Christopher Lambert
Elton John. It does look like Elton John.
and Christopher Lambert mixed.
Christopher Lambert and Elton John mixed together. Highlander, the gayening.
I mean, it'd be better than Kingsman 2.
And Kingsman 2, I still can't get over. It's not good.
This is the reboot for Sesame Street.
It is more Elton John than Ozzy. Yes.
The Sesame Street reboot.
All right. Look, I'm not going to say that's a massive leg.
Also, Oscar is sucking his dingaling.
That's the worst Oscar. That's not even the part that bothers me. This leg
It has one leg.
is that the leg? Is that another leg in the? What's he holding in his hand?
His penis.
No, the other hand.
Oh, it's the trash can.
Lid?
Yeah.
This is horrible, man.
Someone actually tattooed that on themselves.
Under what circumstances is this tattoo acceptable?
It's not cool.
It's not cool, yeah. It's not funny.
No.
And even
It's
if it was funny,
super gay.
So badly drawn, and yes, mega gay, and not cool gay,
No.
like Rocky Horror Picture Show, just gay. This is the worst tattoo I've seen.
And we just saw the
I just saw the classic Elton John.
Elton John Z.
That's Grimace. It did look more like, oh, you know what?
Wait, were you gonna say this is okay right there?
No, I was kind of behind the nipple being no, but then no, I'm not. Just when I took it all into, no, I can't accept this being a thing. I can't even tell which pec that is.
Oh yeah.
It looks more like an ass region area.
It does.
Like look.
Yeah,
hold on,
this is like the
right
blood
here.
right here.
Yeah.
Farty pooper.
What the hell is on the subject of Grimace? What the hell is Grimace?
What is Grimace? Is he like an alien?
Is he like, yeah, what is he? A gumdrop? A fuzzy gumdrop? I don't understand. Well, let me tell you, Buckaroo, I have a few tattoos that I regret. And the answer is, you think it's cool at the time, and later you're like, what the fuck? But, in my defense, I never got garbage like that, so
Yeah.
so that's a thing.
This is gonna be Al Smith's next tattoo. I got him to agree to that on his stream also, by the way.
Al, we're
I'll
holding you to that?
I'll send you the reference pic.
What the? Look, I don't know what to think about this guy.
It's a guy?
It's a guy?
I think so.
I hope so. First, he's got a mean forehead.
He does.
Those eyebrows, though.
That's terrible.
Why would you bother to put in eyebrows and then you basically make them a unibrow? I don't understand. He's got a heavy caveman brow
Yeah, big
that he
time.
can't hide anyway.
I think that's why he put the unibrow.
Al's freaking out about the tattoo. Sorry, bud. This is it. Your entire back.
I was thinking more face.
Apparently, this is Buckaroo when he got caught.
Oh shit! I didn't.
Drag.
know.
Has anybody seen Green Lantern, by the way? Is it as bad as they say?
Drag queen
Curiosity
Green Lantern.
demands it. P.S. He's one of them.
Is Jon Stewart in the next movie?
Should be Tony Todd, so he, just
Bang trannies?
that'd be a perfect fit right there.
Oh, oh man. Look at this great slide.
Oh man, look, I'm saying all kids should slide down this slide. How do you make? Look at those sharp turns. If you even get past those turns, you're a snake.
Yeah, no shit. Your spine is already broken by the time you get out of the slide.
Really, it's like a pity slide.
Yeah.
Your body is so broken by the second turn that you might as well just die as you're ejected into the fucking ether by the ass end of it. Man.
I mean, it beats taking the stairs, I guess.
The Kid Killer 96,000. Oh man, what do you see the second model? Al says that Green Lantern is cheesy, but it's not that bad. He's seen worse. We'll have to check it out, see what's up.
I have a sneak peek, special sneak peek at the next Avengers movie.
The object is to survive. Oh man. All right, sneak peek at the new Avengers movie. Hit me with it.
No one's seen it, but I got it straight from the directors.
What the?
There's a major crossover in this next movie. See, Thanos really screwed up the realities.
Oh, what are these legs?
They're Wonder Woman legs. I don't know why they're red, but they're Wonder Woman legs.
Holy shit!
Massive spider hands, Hulkbot and Bathead, and a cape. I guess a Superman cape. I don't know.
This is. I want this to be. Of course, it's in some Asian country.
Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's probably like a dead fetus next to it or something.
Yeah. Abandoned children left and right. Poisoned milk.
Yeah. Milk dogs. Have you heard of milk dogs?
Milk dogs? That was a milk dog.
Apparently in China, of course China, people suckle on dog nips for milk. What the fuck? I was seeing this video of these guys that live over there.
Is it because they're hungry or it's just a pastime? Hey guys, let's go suck on some dog nips.
Apparently it kind of depends. The dude that was doing the tour.
How does it depend? You're either hungry or you're passing the time on some dog nips.
It varies. It varies from hungry people to people that are so cheap they don't go out and buy milk.
Damn, you think so? You think they'd be feeding some babies dog nip milk?
Yeah, oh definitely.
I mean, it's better than the poison milk they're getting over there.
Yeah.
So I guess.
That was funny too because I was seeing. It's actually kind of an interesting video. I can't remember the channel name. Dog Nips. Dog Nips Daily. But it's these two, this American guy and this South African dude who live in China, and they basically talk about their lives in China.
Mm-hmm.
There's this entire freaking industry of building up
dog nips,
bullshit ass broken and down freaking buildings that are just there for like 2 years and they crumble just for the money.
Yeah. China.
But yeah, my favorite part was in one of their videos. They're going through a town, pointing out how everybody's lazy, doesn't take care of their shit. And one of them stops and is like, "Oh man, I thought it was a milk dog." And I'm like, "That's a milk dog." Looked it up. Milk dogs apparently are a thing.
Yeah, that's really weird. I mean, I guess if you're hungry,
it's milk.
But and again, it is safer than the milk that they're putting out there, I guess. Milk Unless those dogs are drinking that milk,
they
in
definitely
which case everybody loses.
I don't know how we got from this to milk dogs, but it happens.
It's the greatest segue of all time. Speaking of nip dogs,
milk dogs.
I mean, still stuck on the nips.
Sex doll looking ass Buzz Aldrin.
No, it looks like a sex doll and one of those Russian nesting dolls and Buzz. It's Buzz, right?
Buzz Aldrin. Michael Keller's favorite guy.
Buzz Aldrin. And Neil Armstrong looking pretty fucked up.
I'm not gonna lie, I put this one in here hoping that Michael Keller would be in the room. But we went on too late.
Oh man. He looks like a feathered serpent. 223 and beyond. Oh shit.
Yeah, Buckaroo.
Oh, killing it, Buckaroo.
I'm not even gonna lie, Buckaroo might have to become an honorary TDS member. He's funnier than us.
Oh man. Oh shit! Oh man, you ran out of pics.
Yeah, I did.
That's a shame. You got the ass cam unlocked.
I do.
Let's give him a shot of the ass cam real quick. No, I do not like dong. Okay, that works.
Oh man.
How did you get pics of my sex doll? Look, Al, we have ways.
Yeah, we do.
We have ways.
I'm telling you, we've seen your Pornhub channel.
It's not
you can't
good.
hide it.
I came across it the other day. You know what I've been seeing a lot on Pornhub?
Yeah,
K-pop videos. Ass cam for you fellas that are interested.
Oh, where'd it go? Where'd the ass cam go?
It's about to go live for real.
I don't know why it disappeared.
Oh man.
Man, this is becoming a mess. Oh, it disappeared again.
I think it just plays it and then it's gone.
Oh yeah, I didn't put it on loop.
Who doesn't like dong? Probably losers. True, very true. Oh man.
Oh man.
The fuck's Anthony? Why am I confused?
Yeah, I told him I mentioned his Pornhub video and he said that Anthony, I don't know who that is, has been telling people he has a Pornhub vid. Wait, and that just kind of gives us, that kind of reinforces.
Yeah, wait a minute.
We were just joking, dude. Do you actually have a Pornhub?
We find out.
Hook us up.
Oh, aunt's a friend of my aunt's. I always liked when people called Anthony's aunt. And then I decided that I didn't.
I've never heard
And now I
you say
just
that.
like dong. Like that ass cam though. It's live. I swear.
It really is. Someone joined? Who joined?
Oh man. Oh yeah, did they?
We can't see the live.
Yeah, we
counter.
can't see who's around. So hello if you're there.
We only got one screen, and it's split in two, baby. Just
Al-
like your cheeks.
Let's see. Hey, you know what? Oh, never mind. We'll tell you somewhere else, Al. We noticed something about something.
Oh yeah.
He'll let you know. You might want to know.
Yeah, hit me up. Well, I'll hit you up after the stream. Let you know.
Yeah, we noticed something that you might want to be aware of. The only minions I want to have are the yellow ones. I want to throttle minions.
Yeah.
Hate minions. I like the yellow ones precisely. I was saying.
I was about to. Yeah. Never mind.
I like. Damn it! I kept reading "I like dong" over and over again. Buckaroo, Al, is there any subject you want us to hit up, talk about,
Dong.
reminisce about? Preferably not dong.
Damn. I got a picture of Gangrel for some reason.
I think that should be up on the wall for no reason at all. It's a live Gangrel cam.
What is this stream?
Look, the guy needs some screen time.
We got ass cam, I like dong, and Gangrel.
It's the best.
Oh.
What do you guys think about? Let's see. What's recent? Let me
I
see.
think I have a video, but you know, give me a little time.
What do we got? Yeah, he'll hit you up on Twitter right afterwards.
Yeah, I do have a video.
What do we got? Let me see. Oh no. Oh, sweet nut. First of all, was that Mark Zuckerberg?
It was. How'd you know?
That's how we lost the 1 billion in stock.
Hey, where'd it go?
There it is. Here we go. What? Where'd it go? Are you guys seeing this video? Maybe
ass cam.
Yeah. Ass cam is too much. It's dragging down our systems. And we need to remove Gangrel and I like dong. For all we know, the video is playing like 600 times.
You're like in 10,000 K.
Yeah, the Zuckerberg thing. It's kind of being ousted from a company you started. No matter how rich you are or how successful you are. They're trying to oust him because of $1 billion loss. I forgot how many billions. Oh, Jesus. The Zuck getting it on. This is right before the big drop in the Oh man.
I gotta say, he does take it like a champ. Though he gets a thumbs up.
I mean, it might have been just a reflex move. His nerves. 16 billion in 5 minutes. Yep.
Damn.
Fuck.
Gangrel's back, and so is ASCAP.
Al's destroyed by that video. I think we should give him a little Tim Allen.
I think I have another one.
Is it Tim Allen?
I can't tell, and I don't want to put porno up. So let me make the. How do you make the things bigger? Do you know? Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got another video coming. Hopefully, not a painful one. AskCam's back on. All right, here we go. Oh, sweet God, it's another painful one.
Check it.
Nope. Oh, come on.
She's doing it on a loading dock.
Yeah, who does? First of all, yeah. Who does anything but unload trucks on a loading dock? I'd hit
Look
it.
at her. She does the hell yeah walk, and then she freaking falls to her doom. Hell yeah. Oh shit.
Did she faint or did she fall?
No, she fell. Look.
Let me see.
Ah!
Oh yeah, you're right. For a second there, it looked like she was.
Yeah, that's what I said. She seems all
Yeah, she
smug
had
and
that,
shit.
that cool swagger look.
That log leg swagger.
That Gangrel swagger. This ass cam.
It's not going away. Should we hit him with a little Tim Allen?
Yeah.
Alright.
Why? No reason. No good reason at all. Look, this ass cam. It's very invasive.
We can't hear it.
That's very unfortunate for their ears. Now we hate Tim Allen, just to clear that up. He's gotta be one of the worst comedians of all time, I'd say.
Has he done anything cool? Oh, he was in Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, he was in
That's pretty
Galaxy
good.
Quest, which is pretty good. It's pretty bad when Galaxy Quest is a better Star Trek movie than, you know, a good handful of the Star Trek movies.
Yeah.
So that says something. Galaxy Quest. I haven't seen that in years. Might have to revisit that. Tim Allen's sex tape.
I need to find out a way that we can hear it too.
No,
That way,
I prefer not
that way,
to.
the infinite loop of the sound playing and going into the mic.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Last Man Standing was a funny show to me, but literally every episode had him yelling at liberals. Yeah, I've just stayed away from Tim Allen since, you know, since Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
Galaxy Quest was the last thing I enjoyed him in. Definitely wasn't going to catch Wild Hogs.
The Wild Hogs is a pretty good one.
What was that other show he was in? I mean, that other movie he was in? You know, Tim
A
Allen's...
Shaggy Dog?
Oh, God, he was in that.
Yeah, he was in that.
I mean, not even the original was good. Why would they remake it? Stop with the Tim Allen.
Oh. Damn, I thought I had found a way to for us to hear the sound.
Yeah. The Santa Claus. I hated the Santa Claus. And I hated the sequels more and more as they went along.
Martin Short was in one of them. Don't you love him?
Oh, yeah, some super... No, I hate Martin Short, too. Or, correction. I hate Martin Short from the 90s forward. I liked him in the 80s. Let me see. Some superhero... Yeah, Zoom, I believe it was.
Yeah.
That was shitty.
We were more Sky High
Yeah.
kind of guys.
Sky High was a fun movie. Zoom, I'd rather... I don't know.
Tickle his taint.
I'd rather not... I'm not even going to get funny with it. I'd rather not watch Zoom.
Damn.
Ever.
You're right. You wasn't really not funny with
Yeah.
that one.
That was the goal.
The screen.
Don't cover my face, my beautiful face.
Wait, AskCam needs to go above it.
Martin Short, yeah, you're right. Martin Short hasn't made a good movie in ages, and yeah, you might be right. I can't think of one after Three Amigos. I'm trying to. I'm sure there's got to be one after Three Amigos.
Pink Panther.
But, I like how I'm the only active
Yeah.
thing besides the ass cam,
AskCam is
which
always
is 100% real. Yeah, Sky High was awesome, man. We love Sky High.
I gotta say, I'm gonna have to take Gangrel off.
Yeah, I got to take Gangy off. Let's face it, the guy's never going to be menacing.
But I will leave Scotty Jobs getting kicked in the nuts.
That's how it works. Let me see. Yeah, now my face is eye locked down. Yeah, I can't think of anything with Martin Short afterwards. That was good.
You know, it was kind of an ass bag.
Mm.
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase is an asshole. He has been in a lot of funny stuff though. So
That vacation doubt.
you know what? I'm gonna be the first guy to say it. Probably.
Hate it?
No.
Oh.
Hear me out here. I'm gonna probably be the first person to say this, but I really only love one vacation movie.
The first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Two's alright.
Two's fine. It's not great. And really,
Christmas Vacation, I remember being great, but when we resaw it, it wasn't that good.
it did not age well.
Nah, it wasn't really funny.
And Vegas Vacation is terrible. That being said, the new Vacation, I don't think it deserved all the hate it got.
It was
Because
pretty funny.
honestly, I thought it was the funniest one since the first one.
Yeah.
So that's probably an unpopular point of view.
And I'm a vacation fiend.
First and Xmas, yeah, that's usually that was my answer before, First and Xmas, but I've kind of fallen out of love with Xmas. I'll stick to my Christmas Story and shit like that. Oh my God, the Christmas Story musical from Fox. If you ever want to see something get destroyed, you think, Al, I know you disliked the Ghostbusters reboot. We didn't hate it. We didn't think it was the greatest thing ever. We didn't think it deserved all that hate. But something that truly deserves to be hated is the Christmas Story musical remake thing that Fox did.
Yeah.
Absolutely, positively one of the worst things we have ever seen in our entire lives.
It's like a musical.
Yes,
But
and it's
all
so
the-
long.
Oh yeah, it's like 4 hours long, right? Some shit like that.
Yeah, it was like almost 3 hours. A Christmas Story 2, I heard about that sequel.
Yeah.
I didn't even bother, you know.
Why even bother?
Yeah. Yes, they turned Christmas Story into a musical. They did it right along the time when they did Rocky Horror Picture Show, which was a musical already, but they remade it into a musical at Fox. And
That was a very successful video of ours, and I
Mhm.
accidentally deleted it.
Yeah, you did. They did another musical remake, and then they did Christmas Story,
Yeah.
and it was
And Grease was the other one.
Grease, yeah, that's right. Which I liked. I liked the Grease remake they did. It was pretty good.
It was greasy.
I was greasy. It had Vanessa Hudgens, so I was greasy
Dude.
down there.
She got really hot. I never thought she was hot back in the day, but we were watching Powerless, and I was like, man, I would hit that.
Yeah, she's super hot. Blondie
Anyway.
and Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch my dong till it come. I thought that was gonna rhyme, but it didn't.
Please continue with your.
Anyway, yeah. Christmas Story musical,
That's horrible.
worth watching just so you could see how bad truly a remake it
Yeah.
can get. Shockingly awful.
A Rocky musical
Let me see. What?
with freaking Sly Megan singing.
Who said that? Where?
Ow.
Oh, it was.
surprised they made a Rocky musical.
It wasn't a Rocky musical. It was a Rocky Horror Picture Show musical. Unless they have made a
Yeah, they
Rocky
might
musical,
have.
in which case, what the hell? Have they? They
Maybe.
better not have.
Oh man, it's true.
Oh.
It's real.
Oh no.
We saw like 2 seconds of the Shrek one and wanted to kill
Yeah.
ourselves.
Oh god. Well, we already didn't like Shrek that
That's a
much.
good
so-
point.
Oh no. They. Is there footage? Oh my god, we gotta find this. I kind of want to see it.
Yeah.
That's
Does the
weird
guy
part.
do the Sly voice? Because if he does, I'm kind of in.
During the songs too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently he's freaking retard.
Yeah, he's just
I mean, a mentally handicapped, mentally handicapped individual.
They just play Kumbaya Kings in the background.
Oh no, we can't make any movies or anything because they're gonna go back to this video and shit on us.
Oh
10
no.
years down the road.
Look, we're cool with tards. We're just making fun of Rocky
I'm a tard.
being what? Let's see. I feel alone in the fact that I didn't like Shrek very much. We didn't either, man.
Dude, freaking Shrek sucks my dingling dry.
Really, what? I saw the
The
first
first one's
Shrek.
alright.
I saw the first one's okay, but I didn't
It's
like
not
it.
good, it's just okay.
I went to see it against my will, no less, because I was going out with somebody that wanted to go see it. So I went to see it, and I came out thinking, man, that felt soulless looked awful. I thought the designs were awful, and but I was like, whatever. It's a thing that I watch. I don't hate it. But as the years passed, I just grew to hate the series.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is, but definitely Shrek the Musical. We absolutely for sure hate that. And I haven't seen part 4, so I don't know. But I did see part 3 in prison, so that happened.
Man, what the
it
hell?
wasn't good.
What the hell happened to Mike Myers, man? He was in Inglourious Bastards.
I mean that was good. I
He's
guess
gonna be in some upcoming drama movie too. And I don't
he already
remember what
was
it
in one, wasn't
Maybe he's already in one. It
Yeah.
was this year, I know that. I don't remember what it was though. He was in the Resurrection of the Gong Show, which apparently is still going. So that's a thing.
he? Yeah, Buckaroo Zoo says it was supposed to be a parody and deconstruction of the fairy tale genre, but it just doesn't work. Yeah, you're right. It depended too much on it to be satirical. I mean, there was some clever stuff in there, but it just wasn't enough for me. It wasn't good. I'll stick with that. I'll stick with that simple statement. It wasn't great at all, and they got worse. I'll just say that.
I suggest to Al that me, Marcus, Michael Keller, him, and you should form a super group on YouTube
Because super groups work.
of just fat guys. We're trying to come up with names. Al Smith came up with the best name. Give it to him, Al, if you want to, because I don't say naughty things. That was gay.
Al says there's a fantastic YouTuber called John and Al, who the Cholesterol Club.
That was one of them, yeah.
Hey, I'm with that, man. Cholesterol Club. FKNS, the return of FKNS.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Fat kids not
skating.
But what would it be for like the YouTube?
Fat kids not Skyping.
Not getting subs.
Oh man, that's definitely us. We actually got to 100, and then somehow somebody just said, "Fuck these guys."
I looked at the analytics. We got to 100, and then we lost one, and then we went up one, and then we lost one, and then went up one again.
Damn, we're dropping them quick.
Yeah. So we're still at 100, but we went down 2, went up 2. I don't know. I think we gotta make more porno videos because those brought in some subs.
Those brought in some views. They're expecting more porn, and by that I mean us 69ing 24/7.
That's why I keep telling Al to go on the hub and
yeah,
we could download.
Oh yeah, that brings me back to this. So this is I've been seeing a lot of this on the hub. Let's call it that. Is K-pop videos, right? Like, and I thought they were like those porn music videos where they intersplice stuff, but no, it's just the K-pop. It's just the K-pop videos.
That's porno enough.
Yeah, I mean, I was familiar with the genre and some of the
assets.
No, not assets. Some of the things it's known for, I guess. But yeah, I was like, well, I'm gonna take a view. Let's see what's up. Yeah, these things are basically just softcore porn.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, no wonder this is popular.
What's our?
So I'm a fan.
Our next video is gonna be a K-pop video.
Top 10 K-pop.
No, it's gonna be us.
You know what we should do? We should do a top 5 westerns video. I think that's overdue because nobody likes westerns.
Nope.
And if we're good at something,
it's
getting no views. So I think it would go right along our.
That's a good point. We are running out of subjects that no one gives a shit about.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're gonna accidentally hit something that someone does care about. I don't want to hit that day though. I want to stick to the fringes of no one gives a shit.
I kind of like that we do topics that nobody cares about, except for a few people.
Scott Joplin.
Scott Joplin's a big one. Does No Country for Old Men count as a western? I'd say so, man. It's a neo-western, but I mean a western's a western by any other name. I think Logan counts as a western. Has all the markings and tropes of one. So yeah, I mean all kinds of shit can count as a western. And in that case, it does. No Country for Old Men is my #1 favorite movie of all time, or I should say, #1. The movie I think is the best movie ever. So that would be great.
I like how you're ignoring ass cam.
Look, I'm living the ass cam, so We still got to see Solo, man. We still got to see Solo. Now I kind of want to see it if it's that much rooted in a Western. If you're lying to us now.
On the plus side, if we do go, we'll be solo in that theater because no one saw it.
Well, that
This
might
is
be
where
a
a
good thing.
snare drum would come in,
Yep.
but we don't have one.
We almost bought a snare drum just for that.
Yeah.
Not worth it. Not worth it.
I'm
Worst
not even gonna
investment
lie.
ever.
We went to Goodwill and they had one. We're like,
Yep.
oh shit, $20? Not worth it.
It's Goodwill. Who the hell charges $20
Yeah,
for a
that's-
single snare
I
drum?
gotta say, our Goodwills are really expensive. Like, what the shit, dude?
Yeah.
$40 for that shit?
Yeah.
I like how it's $40 and that was
Yeah.
20.
Huh. Yeah, now I kind of got to... Now you've reinvigorated my interest in Solo. Now that it's like... Is it even in theaters anymore?
I don't think so.
Now that it's out of theaters. Or at least out of the first-run theaters. Let's see...
We gotta redo your mask, and this has to be like a permanent part of it.
I'm fixing to redo my mask, actually, and man bun might just be an option.
Yeah.
Let me see. Buckaroo says, I love No Country for Old Men. Good for you. That makes you immediately awesome in my book. I love Solo a lot, too. Damn, now we really got to see it. I like how we were like, Al, you're convincing us. And
Buckaroo was
the moment Buckaroo said it.
Yeah, what the hell?
Let's see. But it's because the themes hit home with me in a weird way.
Oh, shit.
And Emilia Clarke?
Oh,
Yes?
yeah, it's
No?
I'd hit that.
It hit it so hard. Let's see. It's a Western train heist in the Star Wars universe. Damn. Now I feel bad that I didn't. No, I don't feel bad that I didn't see it because
really.
I saw 2 other really cool movies instead. So, you know, whatever.
Plus, I kind of like...
She is a hottie.
I don't like the fact that we miss movies in the theater,
Mm-hmm.
but I kind of have gone to enjoy watching them at home more, because I think there's something up with our theater screens. They're always really dim
One of our
or
theaters.
super bright with Justice League.
It's Theater 20, man. There's something wrong with that screen. I'm telling you, it's been wrong with it forever. When I watched Two Towers, everything looked like a green screen. When we watched Justice League, the colors were off.
Yeah.
There's something about that damn projector or screen, or I don't know what it is.
And the
It
weird
looks
thing
fine
is,
in the other
the
ones.
weird thing is they must have had to have changed the projectors because the tech
They
has
did-
changed so
yeah, they
much,
did,
but it still looks like shit.
They definitely did around Avatar, so...
Yeah.
Let me see. Al says, if he's being honest, it shouldn't have been made, but since it wasn't a bad movie at all. It's a legit Star Wars Western. Yeah, you know, man, there's Caravan of Courage and all that other bullshit they made.
It shouldn't have been made. The
So,
prequels.
I'll take Solo any day. And that, and, you know, again,
Prequels.
I've never been a big fan of Star Wars. I do appreciate it. So, I'm open to shit like that.
Prequels.
Prequels, the prequels shouldn't have been made. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck. Oh my god. Let's not get into that subject.
For all
Let's,
this, yeah, let's
avoid that subject because I just get livid.
Marcus might watch this back because he usually does, and if he sees us getting into Star Wars, he's gonna kill
he's gonna
me.
be pissed.
So
I'll tell you guys right now what a Western that you guys should see, and you haven't seen yet, so I got to show you, and it's called Bone Tomahawk with Kurt Russell. Bad fucking ass. Easily one of my favorite Westerns of the last 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6,000 decades.
that reminds me, is I can't tell, but I looked up recently. Is that stupid Puppet Master movie out already?
I
I
don't know.
asked because the same writer from.
Yeah, I don't know. It is. It might be.
It looked like it was.
I don't know. Honestly,
He's not directing. He's just writing.
Yeah,
it,
he just
maybe.
wrote it.
Still weird though.
Yeah. Let me see what. Yes, Hateful Eight is definitely a Western, and it is awesome. I prefer Django Unchained, but of course I loved Hateful Eight.
Yeah, they're both pretty great.
Let me see. I'd much
call
rather
it
have
the-
an Obi-Wan movie. I think everybody would much rather have an Obi-Wan movie. Rogue One was awesome. Loved it. Loved Rogue One. First Star Wars movie I loved. Rogue One. Hateful Eight Western, yes. Buckaroo says he can appreciate Rogue One, but it bored me to death. I am shocked, sir. Shocked and appalled. Let me
We
see.
might have similar reasons, but I'm not gonna get into it. For Marcus's sake.
Let me see. Yeah, for Marcus's sake. No, I get how I bored people, but I loved it. I don't need Jedi in every movie. Yeah, I loved fucking Rogue One. This is for you, Marcus. Let's start a discussion on Rogue One.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Let's talk about Star Wars and moving forward what we want. Definitely to stop talking about Star Wars is what I want.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Bone Tomahawk is a Western you absolutely have to see. Unique as hell. It follows the pacing of an older Western, but then just when you think you've settled into what you are familiar with, it gives you something completely fucking different and off the wall, and next thing you know, what the hell am I watching? Why is it awesome? Also, it's got Kurt Russell as a badass
Kurt Russell's great.
sheriff, so that's good. And Patrick Wilson's in it. You know, a great cast all in all. And yeah, I won't ruin what happens in this movie, but let's just say it builds up as a really good Western, and then it just turns the tables on you, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? And then you're awesome. That's right, you're awesome.
You're awesome, not the movie. We're back.
I think we should be back.
I think Marcus knocked us offline for talking about Star Wars.
Either way, we are back. Al Smith wants to know our thoughts on the RoboCop return. Can't wait if Peter Weller returns.
I don't think he will. He's like 1,000, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm kind of at odds with that particular part of it because he is rather old, and then you have to explain why he's that old. Although I guess the human parts might still age. I don't know. Either way, Neil Blomkamp inspires lots of confidence in me. He already basically made a RoboCop movie with Chappie. That was basically RoboCop and E.T. mixed together with a dash of Short Circuit in there.
So Al really liked it because he's into that E.T. porno.
Yeah. Actually, I think Al didn't like Chappie. He said, and I quote,
"It's not E.T. porno.
Chappie was crappy. Hashtag, it's not E.T. porno." Buckaroo says, you guys have put a whole bunch of movies on my list to watch, so it'll take me forever to get to them. That's cool, man. Just keep them on that list and get to them someday, and that'll be that. In fact, let me just recommend another Western for you. It's not really a Western, it's more of a frontier movie. It's called Ravenous. Great, underappreciated, very dark sense of humor, some great, one of the coolest scores ever. It's awesome. I love it. Anyway,
Al Smith Hayden.
Al, I know I said this to you on your video. I recommend, I know a lot of people, I know how do I put it? I know a particular faction of movie fans have ridden a Blomkamp hate wagon ever since anything after, really, District 9.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they were expecting him to recreate that experience over and over again. I'm not saying that's you in your case, but I know that by reading a lot of reviews and seeing a lot of reviews, it's kind of like the Shyamalan thing. They were expecting that and not getting it, and then they were pissed about it. Now, mind you, Shyamalan's career did go down the crapper for a long time, so there's that difference.
He's kind of an ass bag.
And he's kind of an asshole. But Blomkamp, I think, is one, misunderstood, two, has loftier goals, and three, really understands the genres that he works in. That's why I say go back, watch Chappie, and see it as a movie that a man that loves certain movies made. And then take into account where Neil Blomkamp is from. Put it through that ringer. Take into account who he's friends with, which are two of the stars in the movie, by the way. Ninja and Yolandi Visser from Deontwood. And then take into account that the movie is basically I wouldn't say it's an homage, let's say it that way, an homage of several movies that are already beloved. Again, E.T., RoboCop, and movies like Short Circuit and stuff. But anyway, I realize some people didn't hop onto it, didn't like it, and you might not still like it still. But I do recommend you go back and watch it with those things in mind. It is made by somebody that absolutely loves the genre and understands it. But just keep those things in mind. I loved it, man. I loved it. But again, you might not like it upon rewatching.
We haven't watched Elysium. I have it, but we haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. Got to see that. All the short films he's making. I forgot what his company's called. He's making all these short films. They're fucking amazing. Check those out on YouTube. But yeah, we're stoked about him doing RoboCop.
I'm still pissed that he didn't get to do Alien.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad about that. Well, I'm not mad.
Because we got Covenant.
Yeah, I'm mad the Covenant happened.
Instead of that.
Instead of that. I'll say it this way. I would have wanted Ridley Scott to finish his actual vision, and I would have preferred that over Blomkamp making a sequel. But considering where that vision went, and now that it's done, it's lost forever, I would have rather just had the Blomkamp sequel.
Yeah.
Because he would have.
They ended up screwing 2 movies.
Yeah, now we got nothing. Now we're gonna get an Aliens TV series.
We got Nathan. What?
Yeah,
Really?
it's gonna be a TV series. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Yeah, we were pissed about the Alien thing too. He's a cool guy, man. It would have been interesting to see his Halo movie.
Oh yeah.
But they had no confidence in. At the time, he hadn't made anything.
Yeah.
So they had no confidence in him. And then he proved them wrong, and then by then it was too late. 50 years later, still no Halo movie. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
That being said, we did recently come across some footage, cut footage from Halo 4 of Master Chief's face. That'll be out soon. Y'all got to tune in for that.
Yeah, we finally got
It's a treat.
behind-the-scenes look at Master Chief's face, coming soon to $10 Slimer.
Yeah.
They're apparently going to make an Alien TV series. They're going to release a series of shorts set in the Alien universe first, and then apparently that's going to lead into a TV series.
I'm not even going to lie. I'm kind of looking forward to the Minecraft movie.
There's a Minecraft movie?
Because freaking Mac from Sunny is going to direct and write it.
Oh, what the hell?
That's weird, right?
Is it going to be really strange and perverse?
I hope so. I hope he gains 80 pounds just for the joke, and then gets gout like the real Mac.
That's odd to think about.
It's really weird. I really hope Danny DeVito's in it.
Yeah, if Danny DeVito's in it, I'm in. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about this Alien TV series. I don't know what's going on with Alien. All I know is Disney's gonna take over everything.
Yeah, I'm not happy with it.
That ain't
Did
cool.
you hear about that X-Men shit?
Yeah, the Brits are apparently gonna scrap the X-Men stuff.
It might happen. Leaks, of course, so you never know, but
That's pretty lame.
yeah.
But I guess I kind of expected it. I don't know. I don't know what to think, man. Disney. Doing the Disney thing.
Yeah.
Taking over. Just like, Nazis tried to. Only I guess they're succeeding.
Wait, didn't Walt have connections with Nazis?
That's the rumor.
There you go.
That's the
That makes
conspiracy
sense.
theory.
What if Adolf is behind Disney?
Disney's the new front for the Third Reich.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
I would watch that.
Yeah, I would watch that. It's like a bunch of psychics and shit, directed by David Cronenberg, based on a script by Stephen King.
But it's got the Minecraft visual style.
Yeah,
But it's a body horror movie
and
through
it's
and through.
super graphic. It
Yeah.
just doesn't work when you see it.
It's all pixelated.
I like that block that's supposed to be Viscera, and by that I mean Big Daddy V.
No one's gonna get that
Nope.
one.
Marcus will upon rewatching.
I'm
And
telling you, man.
Minecraft is a live-action movie.
No, I think it's gonna be animated.
I hope so. Otherwise,
No.
it's just people
I'm telling you, the
building stuff.
the only reason I'm in is because Mac from Sunny is gonna write and direct it.
Yeah. That alone is a 50% chance of Danny DeVito appearing.
Yeah.
So, Adolf escaped, changed his name to Danny DeVito to Walt Disney, and the rest is history. It might have had. No, well, they were compatriots in time.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Adolfo Diaz.
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was trying to think of another Adolf.
Yeah, I knew a black guy named Adolf, and
Yeah, he was a Nazi.
he was not a Nazi. He's not a Nazi black guy.
He was actually just Hitler.
You know what I do remember though? The Rob Liefeld Captain America Heroes Reborn comic series he did. had a black Nazi guy in it.
That's weird.
It's like, what the hell? But anyway, I knew a black guy named Adolf, and I just had to ask. Him. He was a coworker of mine, former coworker of mine.
What up with that name?
Yeah, I said, dude, when were you born? And he was born post 1945, so
Yeah, I think
he
Adolf
had to
ruined
know.
that name, didn't he?
Yeah, and I was like, can I ask you a question, man? And he's like, yeah, what's up? We were pretty good, friends. And he goes, yeah, what's up? And I says to him, the fuck's up with that name? It's kind of associated with stuff. Why would, somebody of your descent or your mother's descent give you that name? And he said, and I quote, apparently my mother's an idiot.
And then he goose stepped away.
Yeah, goose stepped away, chopped some meat. He was a butcher.
Yeah, he wasn't.
So that's why that was
Yeah.
there. Let me see. Yeah, man. So Adolf's gonna be in Minecraft.
What? We were talking about Michael Jordan and his Hitler hair or Hitler mustache.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck,
Like
man?
was it last week we were talking about that?
Mm-hmm.
And now we're talking about a black guy named Adolf.
Yeah.
Now, if Michael Jordan was named Adolf Jordan, had a mustache, that would be pretty rad.
That would be insanity.
And he had the hair too.
I'm telling you, man. If he would have not stopped doing it, he would have.
Not stop? Oh wait, that didn't work.
He would have taken the mustache back.
Yeah.
Easy.
If I could grow a mean stash, I would try to take it back. Would that work though? Did he hate Mexico? I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean by default.
Yeah.
Well, if we believe that he escaped our.
Oh yeah. It's
Well,
true.
then again, no. They didn't. Those Nazis didn't interbreed with the South Americans, natives anyway. So no, he probably would hate us.
Yeah.
The point is, we're not going to be taking the mustache back, but Michael Jordan could have taken the
Yeah, he
mustache
could've.
back. Black Adolf, the movie, would be a movie that I would see
It'd be made in the 70s
50
starring
times in
Fred
a row.
Williamson.
Yeah. That would be all. Damn, that would be. I want to see it. Notsploitation is a genre that.
I like that sentence.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. People are making a big deal about James Gunn's jokes, tasteless though they might be, their jokes, and trauma movies, and they're trying to drag everybody down now. But I was thinking of movies in the exploitation genre that, I just wondered how did these movies back then get made? I understand it was a different time, but they got made. But people nowadays still love movies like blaxploitation, notsploitation. How can people?
Like no one's gonna go back and be like Shaft is racist.
Yeah,
They're gonna be like Shaft kicks ass.
Yeah, exactly. So
He's got a mean old shaft.
Nowadays, people enjoy exploitation movies from the past, and we still have people going, "Oh, this humor is not acceptable," and it's like, dude, when are we gonna get to the point where we're just censoring every type of anything? That's really what we're waiting for now. We're gonna go from, oh, look at these trauma movies that James Gunn was associated with, and we know as fans of trauma, we know that that's part of the humor. It's dark, it's edgy, it's offensive. Okay, but now they're trying to drag them down. So what's next? Are we gonna rewrite cinematic history because of this shit? It's weird, man. I don't know. That being said, Black Adolf needs to be made.
Yeah, Black Adolf starring Danny DeVito.
Yeah, that's Black Adolf.
Blackface too.
Spike Lee is making that Black Klansman movie. Yeah, but he's a black guy, so
it's okay.
It's gonna be like if a white guy made that, and you can tell from the movie that there's kind of an acerbic wit to it. There's it's very self-aware. Kind of treading the line between several genres and stuff. But one wonders, what might be happening here.
All I know is that Eric Foreman's gonna be in it.
All I know is that that's the first Spike Lee movie I wanted to see in a very long time. Somewhere along the way, he kind of lost me, but I really want to see that. Although I did want to see that vampire movie he made too,
Marmaduke?
The Sweet Blood of Jesus.
Oh.
And yeah, Marmaduke, his number one hit, Marmaduke.
He made Marmaduke. I can't wait for the Scott Joplin movie, which apparently exists already. So
Oh, we're directing it.
yeah.
Black Adolf is going to be Scott Joplin.
Why is he a real person now? Well, I guess he was.
Yeah. You know what? I may make my mask into just like a piece of fabric right here.
Oh yeah.
Worst mask ever.
It's got to be the fabric and the hair though.
Oh yeah, the hair, the parted hair.
Yeah.
That'll be a good mask. It's not controversial at all.
Definitely not.
Let me see. He made a vampire movie. Yeah, he made a vampire movie. It's called The Sweet Blood of Jesus. I haven't seen it,
Did it suck?
but I did. I mean, by default, Scott Joplin versus Black Adolf would be great.
I would see that.
I would watch that. You know what? Now I kind of want to watch that, and I can write it, and it's gonna suck, but in the best way ever. Like that big bird getting sucked off by Oscar the
I
Grouch.
forgot about that. God damn it. What's your favorite Sesame Street creature?
What's my favorite Sesame Street creature?
Yeah.
Grover.
Grover's pretty cool.
Not Elmo. I hate
No,
Elmo.
Elmo sucks, dude. I hate Elmo.
Grover-
Kermit, does Kermit count? I mean, he was in Sesame
He's
Street.
a Muppet. No, because he made appearances on Sesame
Yeah,
Street.
that's true.
He didn't live on Sesame Street. He went down with the homies. It's a hood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it really is.
It's a
Street.
block.
What
Looks-
is Sesame? Why is there like these grotesque creatures living in Sesame Street?
I don't know. They're integrating. I don't know.
I wonder if this is like a place where two dimensions have clashed.
It's a thinny.
Yeah, and they just trying
That's
to
the
keep
real
them-
Dark Tower
It
movie.
really, it's better than the one we got
Yeah,
with
that Dark
freaking
Tower
Fran
movie.
Kranz.
Franz Kranz. That's not even his name, how it's pronounced. Ruining. Or it might be Franz. Franz.
We gotta make a video about Fran Kranz.
Yeah, because nobody knows what the fuck we're talking
No.
about.
I'm a pretty big fan of...
Snuffleupagus.
Damn, I was about
yeah.
to say that.
He was a junkie.
Dude, remember that video we saw of that guy dancing? And he rips his pants and his dong flops out? Looked like a Snuffleupagus trunk.
That dude was legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, yeah, we did see the Dave Chappelle skit. Chappelle's pretty much great. Pretty much. And by that I mean one of the best comedians out there.
I don't know, dude. Amy Schumer's pretty great.
Fuck Amy Schumer. Look, as much as I hate Amy Schumer, I totally bang her. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think I would too.
I mean, I'm ashamed to say it.
Would you bang her while listening to one of her stand-ups
No, I'm
about her
not.
stanky vag?
I'm not a masochist. No. In fact, that would kill the boner right there.
Apparently, Buckaroo's got a fetish of Roblox music videos.
I don't even know what the fuck Roblox are. I just know I've seen toys of them.
It's like I think it's like a game.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't
Tell
know.
us, Buck.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that, Buck?
Is that your fetish?
Is your name Buck, and do you like to fuck?
Yeah.
Now that's a line from Kill Bill, but where did it originally come from? If anybody can answer that, I'll give you nothing. Which one is Amy Schumer? She's the kind of like chubby,
White chick.
blonde comedian that's not very funny. She was in
I can find a pic.
Snatched. Yeah, find one. She was in Snatched. She was in I Feel Pretty. That other movie that, you know.
She was in the one with freaking what's his name? John Cena.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the movie. That's the one I saw and I actually enjoyed.
Trainwreck, I think.
Trainwreck, there you go. I actually liked that movie. But after that, she made me dislike her entirely. I was like, oh yeah, she can get it.
Oh shit.
Well, there's her eyes, I guess.
She's humongous.
This one right here.
I wish it would when you add a picture, it would just freaking auto size it. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'd hit it with a 2x4 for sure. But, so your comedy is terrible, and that's coming from us.
If you ever saw that episode of Sunny where the gang tricks Dee into thinking that she has a stand-up career? That's basically Amy Schumer, just talking about her vag and making sounds.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that was...
Eerily her.
Yeah, that was shockingly close to what she is now. And that's not how she used to be. Her comedy used to be very different, but now it's just that. Roblox is an online game with a bunch of little kids to play, and there's a bunch of different servers for different types of games to play. Different types of games, quote unquote. I guess it's like a bunch of mini games in a sense.
I don't
it's
know
hard
if
to explain.
I don't know if trying to sell us on Roblox, but saying it's a bunch of little kids playing it is the best way to do it. But Diddlin'.
The Roblox seems like a game that I would not play.
To be fair, you only play Doom.
I only play Doom, really. The old ones too. Not even like any of the new ones. Oh, I played Doom 3. I like that. Let me see.
Yeah, she did. She stole a bunch of jokes.
Yeah, she stole so many jokes, and it was so. This is one of the few times I've been disappointed in Joe Rogan, because he called out Carlos Mencia on his joke stealing, which was obvious. Amy Schumer's joke stealing was even more obvious, and he kind of evaded the subject and kind of protected her at the same time, which I thought was bullshit, because it was so obvious. And yeah, she has kind of like the cushion of she had a writing team on her show, but a lot of those jokes weren't on her show also.
Yeah.
And Mencia had a show too, so he had writers. So yeah, I thought it was bullshit. I mean, it's clear they're friends. And I've noticed that a lot of comedians are afraid of making fun of her. Probably because they're friendly with her, and probably because I just spit a huge gob onto the screen.
Yeah, you did.
But whatever it is, she stole the jokes.
You know what's kind of weird? I always assumed Joe Rogan got all buff. You know how he's like massive now?
Right.
I always assumed that that's when he started his MMA thing. But apparently he's like a lifelong MMA guy.
Yeah.
So why the flip did he all of a sudden become a Hulk?
I think he got into...
He was all thin and shit with his little hair, and now he's like a humongous freaking Brock Lesnar looking ass.
He got more into that weightlifting and all that jazz.
I guess.
Buckaroo says, reveals that he'd get on top of Amy Schumer and ride her like a horse. I'm with you, bud. I would do that. In oil.
I would too, but I think like Quilt's banging, her stinky vag jokes would pop in.
Yeah,
which would be alright because it kind of give you a little flaccid, so you could, keep going.
Maybe too flaccid.
Yeah,
Die, wither on the vine right there. But yeah, she'd get it. In fact, I recently went to Walmart to kill some time because I was super bored, and I was just looking at the DVDs, and they had what is that bullshit she just came out? Oh, I Feel Pretty. And just passed by, looked at the cover, and said, man, I totally hit that. And then I remembered their comedy sucks, and I reneged on my statement. So
you still hit it then?
I'd still hit it, yeah. Shit come to shit, I'm hitting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She could be the worst
person. Man, apparently Buck is into stinky badges.
I could kind of see it, like if... look, I'll put it this way. There was this chick that used to butt heads with me all the time, but for some damn reason, that would just charge up the sexual atmosphere and, quote, tension. So it was like, hell yeah, this is awesome.
The veg stink?
No. She would just, contradict me and butt heads with me all the time. There's no vag stink. I'm just saying, in that regard, Buckaroo's statement might make sense. It might just amp up that feeling of shouldn't be doing this, that taboo notion. Let me see. Al says he doesn't mind some chunk in the trunk. Oh yeah, I mean we don't either. In fact, I ain't hating at all. Thick chick that you like? Well, I'm sure you can think of one.
Monique.
Totally bone Monique. That's for another reason though.
Yeah, it really is.
Monique is just because she's pretty cool. I'm thinking like a thick chick that you think is like pretty rockin'.
I can't think of any famous ones.
I'm trying to think of one. Failing.
Yeah, what's up with that? Chunky hoe. Look up Google chunky hose.
Oh, Christina Hendricks.
She fat.
She's a big lady. She's curvaceous as hell though. So the bigness goes to the curve. See, that's the key. If you got the curve, you could store the fat somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not where we're storing it.
Yeah, it's same here. I can't think of any famous fat chicks that I would hit. I can think of non-famous fat chicks.
Hags.
Oh, I'll tell you which one I wouldn't bang. This hoe.
Oh yeah, Rebel Wilson's face.
She's annoying too.
Yeah, I don't like her comedy either. And she's friends with that Pompidou prick.
Oh, Pompidou.
I don't even know his name, but I know he was Pompidou, and I want to punch him.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't even seen Pompidou.
It's the worst show I've ever seen in my life, dude. You kind of have to see it.
Pompidou. I don't want to see
That's
it.
real. What the fuck? Ah,
No.
I like how you look up fat celeb women and only that chick comes up. You know what? I think I would hit her.
Oh yeah, I would hit.
She's pretty cool.
I would hit Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you know
again,
what?
that's the cool thing.
Yeah, that is the cool
She's
thing.
pretty cool, so
I would hit that.
Al's like, she's not cool.
And then and she lost a lot of weight. She actually looks pretty hot now. Oh no, I wouldn't say hot. But she's a good-looking lady.
Yeah, she used to be thin, and then she got heavy, and now she's thin again.
She's a good
or
look.
thinner. I
She's a
should
good. Yeah, she's a good-looking chunky lady.
say. Clunky, if you
I
will.
wouldn't say hot.
No, she's not hot.
I'd throw her a bone.
I think it's that personality.
I would trap her ghost with my stream and put her in my trap. Wait a minute.
The trap is just your ass.
Trap is a.
This stream is brought to you
Tony.
ass cam.
Yeah. Oh yeah, ask him. Yeah, I said I didn't find her hot. I said she's a
Trust me, we're
good-looking
not-
lady.
We're not finding her hot.
Yeah, definitely not hot.
I'm just saying.
Hashtag
saying.
not hot.
We're just saying we throw it a bone, maybe.
Yeah. Then again, I think I would throw a bone to anything that comes my way.
Yeah, I'm pretty
You know,
sure that
Tony
that would...
Todd's trannies, anything really.
Yeah, we don't hate any of the actress in the reboot either. I'll tell you what I did hate in the reboot: the stupid cameos.
Yeah.
Oh my god, every single one of them, Ghostbuster cameos or not. I was like, man, these cameos really stink. That Ozzy theatrical cameo was the
Yeah.
worst.
It was slightly better in the extended.
But the point is, it shouldn't have been there at all.
been there, yeah.
Oh man, those cameos weren't good. They were bad.
And Rowan sucked my ass too.
Rowan was one of the worst developed villains ever. That being said, didn't really hate the movie. Yeah, those cameos were...
Oh, I know one that I would bang. The female Slimer. It's pretty hot.
Female Slimer is bangable. Hashtag bang that slime.
It's got her own built-in lube.
Yeah, they should have made the original characters return. I mean, it was obvious everyone wanted at least a passing over of the, handing over of the baton or something along those lines. And and then there was that perfect period of time when they had comedy giants just as they're peaking. That they could have, they could have had Seth Rogen at his height, James Franco at his height. Anna Faris at the time was in good comedies, unlike now. They could have had a diverse team of comedy giants or would-be giants before they turned into these solid 100% box office draws, and they could have made them bigger, but they didn't do that. They didn't do that at all. They just said, let's remake this bitch.
I would bang Paul Feig though.
I hear he's all about the big boys. Let me see.
I thought he was gay for the longest time.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, but I definitely was like, maybe he is, but nope. Oh, Al let us know that he wasn't, and I was like, what?
I like Chris Hemsworth, but I'm not excited for Ben in Black movie, really. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I haven't seen any Men in Black movie past Part 2 because Part 2 was so awful that I didn't ever want to see a Men in Black movie ever again.
Part 1's great.
Part 1 is a blast. It's very fun. Part 2 is one of the worst sequels ever, man. It's just terrible.
Has Johnny Knoxville in it, so that's a thing.
The effects on Johnny Knoxville were horrid. But anyway, the movie was horrid. Yeah, we got to check out Part 3. You have it, right?
I have Part 3, yeah.
Just haven't seen it because Part 2 winded us so much.
Yeah, it was a gift. I wouldn't have bought it, is what I'm saying. I do like Josh Brolin, though, so
Yeah.
that might be interesting.
He likes to play that bass. Not bass.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Not bass.
I wish I had that picture to put
He
up.
likes to play bass. Look it up.
It's in one of our videos.
Al says, if the movie would have taken place in the old world, aka universe, of the original Ghostbusters, he would have forgiven so much. Yeah, they should have just done that. That wouldn't have been no problem. But nope. Yeah, we're gonna have to check out old MIB3.
You should have just called it MI3.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe just having new characters. I mean, Chris Hemsworth's a funny guy,
Yeah.
so it might work just having new characters. I mean, it makes sense. It's an agency. There's other agents. Why not just show? It's just people are very reluctant to accept that type of change. We're not. Fuck it, you know.
Yeah. It's mostly just because Sony.
Like, I'm the guy
it's a
that
Sony movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Sony really kills shit. Like, I'm the guy that didn't want Arnold as a Terminator anymore after Terminator 2. Now, granted, Terminator 3 sucked dick. Terminator Salvation was fine, but it was never completed. The story was never completed. And what's the other one? Genesis?
Yeah.
We're one of the few people that like Genesis, but I was
really like Genesis.
I was the one guy that well, I don't know if you did too, but I think you did too. We didn't want Arnold back.
Yeah.
Why? It doesn't even make sense. Why would you keep... No, we're back.
We're back.
We are back? Are we back? I don't know.
Yeah, there we are.
Now we're back. Yes, Al. We're excited for 6 also, which really I guess is going to be 3. Because it's not going to acknowledge any of the other movies.
Yeah.
So we're excited for the new 3, I guess. It's gonna. What is it going to be called?
I don't know.
Just the Terminator? I don't know what it's going to be
I'm
called.
kind of sad that we're not going to see the conclusion of Genesis because I actually liked it quite a bit.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Rise of the Machines, who gives a shit? The
Yeah.
movie was shit.
It's horrible.
Salvation was fine. I enjoyed Salvation enough, but it was part 1 of a trilogy, so we're not going to get to see the end of that. Then we had Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles, which ended after season 2. We're not going to see the end of that.
Yeah, they just give up.
And then we had Genesis. We're not going to see the end to that story.
It's already 3 series that they've tried to start and given up on.
So now we're just going to get another part 3, basically.
Yeah.
As in, you know, this is going to be another continuation. So hopefully it's good. I just still don't get why the fuck. I get from a business standpoint and from bringing in the audience standpoint, they want Arnold. They're used to that. I get it, but it doesn't make any damn sense why they would keep finding the same model of Terminator just to send them back. It doesn't even make sense in part 2 if you really think about it. You know, you sent the one model that these people would be afraid of back to protect them. You know, whatever. Anyway, the point
I
is...
assume there's like 10,000 of them, I guess.
Still, I mean, you could pick another one. Pick one that's not going to terrify the shit out of them. It doesn't matter in part 2, but after part 2, you're like, come on. And when he's 1,000 years old looking...
I don't have a problem with there being so many of the same Terminator. I assume there's just an assembly line. Cyber skin style, or that shit was called, cyber flesh style. The problem I have is these are supposed to be infiltrator units.
Yep.
And yet you pick the biggest guy known to man, an Ubermensch.
Even then, it doesn't make sense on what you originally said, which is, why would they make so many of an infiltrator unit that looks the same? If they're supposed to be infiltrating human hives, well, you know, what the fuck? Oh, look, it's that guy that looks like that other guy that came by the other day. Oh, wait, is that Jim?
That wouldn't even be a problem if they just got like a generic looking dude, though. But they picked this huge Austrian machine of doom. It's like, what the
and you know,
you picked the guy that stands out the most with the most freaking distinct voice.
And originally
pick out Al Smith. No one would bat an eye. Pick out one of us. They would actively shit on us. Who'd be the worst infiltrator units?
The original choice was Lance Henriksen. He's very distinct looking, so he would be an awful infiltrator unit if they make him en masse.
Yeah.
And then there was O.J. Simpson.
Oh, what?
Yeah, O.J. Simpson was going to be the Terminator.
Murdered his lady?
Yeah, obviously. It was, 1984, right? But yeah, man.
O.J.
It was going to be O.J. He's pretty distinctive looking.
Yeah.
But he would have probably blended in more than, say, Arnold or Lance Henriksen, who looks like a walking scarecrow. You know, so... I don't know. The idea of making so many of the same unit that looks a very distinct way is pretty weird. But anyway,
I think they do kind of show that in Genesis also, if I remember correctly.
I've always guessed that they had a warehouse of them and the Resistance captured. Don't they mention having to capture and reprogram him and shit?
Yeah, in one of them, yeah.
In part 2, I think.
In Genesis, they do show them capture a base, though.
Yes.
So at least they tried to.
And then in Salvation, we get that shot of an actual production plant. With a fresh, steaming Arnie coming off the racks.
Yeah. I gotta say, the recreation of 80s Terminator in Genesis was really good, too.
Yeah. Although we haven't seen it since then, so it might actually be bad.
I've seen it twice, and I liked it both times.
You know,
I've only seen it once. Yeah.
I saw it twice. I saw the director's cut when it came out on DVD.
Oh, I like it. No, I'm talking Genesis, not
Salvation. Yeah.
Salvation, yeah, I only saw it once.
Let me see. Al says, I was let down by that plant. The unused concept art for T2 had a lot of cool designs. You just wanted that flesh toy thing to happen.
Yeah, you wanted that to happen too. You're like, oh, where's my flesh toy?
What the fuck? Buckaroo hasn't seen any Terminator movies.
Whoa.
Look here, Buckaroo.
Don't see the third one. It sucks.
Look, you're in the perfect state of existence right now.
That's right. You should see Genesis. Tells if it's good.
Yes. In fact, you know what, Buckaroo? Don't listen. Put aside everything you ever heard about Terminator, any preconceptions.
Yeah, you're clear.
Just watch
your baby mind right now.
Yeah, you're in a baby mode. Watch Terminator 1, watch Terminator 2,
and Genesis.
And then Genesis. And then tell us what you think of all three. Don't watch Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines or Terminator Salvation.
Yeah.
Just Terminator 1 and 2 are greats. I mean,
yeah.
I can't imagine you not liking them. You may not, but I don't think you won't. They're pretty much great. But then I was just interested to see what someone with no preconception, no baggage will think about Genesis.
No bandwagoning.
And having seen the first two. That would be interesting to know. Let me see. And you know what? It's kind of
good.
It's kind of cool to think of someone that hasn't seen something that you love so much.
Yeah.
Like Senor Spielbergo was telling me that he kind of envies the fact that I have like a 5-year chunk of movies that I haven't seen that I get to
That's what he took from prison.
Well, from a movie loving guy, I mean that's
I guess.
But but he's kind of right. Like again, from a cinephile's point of view, I will perpetually be discovering movies forever because I'm backed up so bad that so that's kind of cool.
See, that's the thing. Everybody bandwagoned on Genesis being bad, but we really liked it. They actually tried to explain shit for once. Yeah,
they were talking about it's confusing. It was absolutely not confusing at all.
No, it actually tried to explain stuff, and it made perfect sense.
The only thing that might be jarring is the fact that, of course, they couldn't get some of the original actors, so we have other people playing those characters.
Yeah.
But, I mean, come on. I mean, it's 10 gillion years later. For some reason, Arnold's still a thing, but they even explain that.
Yeah, they do explain that.
So that's good.
Perfectly.
But for sure you'll like part 1 and 2. If you don't, I'll be very surprised and be interested to hear what you think about those. If you don't,
that was the closest they have gotten to making the T-800 like he was in T2, that likable robot that you don't want to die, because he sucked in T3. So they actually tried to do that again and gave Sarah and him a connection, and I was kind of like, yeah, he's a cool guy.
Al says Genesis was good, not as good as Cameron's, but I liked it. To me, the best are Cameron's, obviously, but I think Genesis is the best sequel out of the, and it's a good thing that it doesn't follow Part 3 or Salvation.
Yeah.
It's its own sequel to Part 2, so you don't have to be burdened with watching crappy Part 3.
The only thing that sucks is that we're not going to get an answer to why he was sent back and all that shit, but you can kind of ignore it, but it is going to be like one of those things where it's like, oh great, we never got an answer to it.
That being said, my favorite timeline is Part 1, Part 2, followed by the Sarah Connor Chronicles still, which again, not going to get a finish to that.
Nope.
So this Terminator thing,
I can't wait till they give up on this one too.
Yeah. These rights issues are crazy. Well, Sarah Connor Chronicles wasn't a rights issue. It was just they canceled it, even though it had decent viewership.
Had
So
that
that
guy
sucks.
from Raising Hope, so that's weird.
Oh yeah, that's right, huh?
Yeah.
But Summer Glau was in it, so she cursed it. Everything she's
Yeah.
in ends. Let me see.
Shirley Manson was in it
Yeah.
before she had
Shirley
jowls.
Manson. I'd still do them jowls.
Yeah, me too. That game I was playing, Toy About Bedlam, was a chick that has a Scottish accent, and I realized that I really like Scottish accents.
They are pretty hot.
And I was like, "Hey!" I'm not even
What?
gonna do it. I was gonna start going into it, and for some reason I started with "Hey!"
I like how Yas Camp's still alive, by the way.
it's live, baby.
Let me see. Al says Cameron is directly involved in this one, so I'm considering this a true sequel. Yeah, I mean it's gonna have to be. Everything
Yeah.
else has been abandoned, so
I
it's.
remember Cameron like saying Genesis was good too.
Yeah, Cameron said,
And now everybody's like,
"You'll love this movie," is what he
Yeah.
said. And I kind of did. I had fun with it, man.
The one critique is like Jai Courtney's
Acting.
Kyle Reese was not great, but then I thought he redeemed himself as Captain Boomerang in Suicide Squad. I
Yeah.
really liked him in that, so I don't even have a complaint. That being said, he does look like an ape.
He does look apish.
Well,
He is a weird looking cat. But yeah, it's gonna have to be the Cameron continuity, or Cameron produced continuity that is the new go-to. Now, if they abandon that one and then there's another attempt,
Yeah.
then there will be that one. It's
I think
crazy, man.
If this one fails for some reason, just stop. It's a dead series. You already tried 4 times. Give up.
Really, they should. If this one
Or
fails,
adjust your expectations. Don't expect this to be a massive hit.
yeah, that's
Just
true.
make it a medium-sized movie.
Yeah, and they would benefit from that. I mean, the first
Yeah.
one was, tiny drop in the bucket. Let me see. Al says that adult John Connor should be played by Daryl from The Walking Dead.
Norman Reedus?
Norman Reedus. Now we like us some Reedus. I don't know, man. He strikes me as too salt of the earth.
Alright.
But you may be right. I don't know.
I like Reedus.
Yeah, I like Reedus too.
I would read him.
I would, I would read his
I would read his
book.
autobio.
His book, his autobiography should be Read Us. The
Yeah.
Norman Reed Us story.
Now there's this game he's in coming out from the creator of Metal Gear. Death Stranding.
Edward
it's called.
Furlong, Al.
Death Stranding, it's called. They showed a trailer on E3. Everybody was sucking its cock, being like, "This is the greatest trailer of all time." Made 0 sense. I was like, "What even is this?" Kind of annoyed me, honestly. That being said, it might be good because it's Hideo Kojima. He's a good writer, even if half his stuff doesn't make sense. And Guillermo del Toro is going to be in it, apparently.
What?
Yeah, it's because they were going to make Silent Hills.
In it?
Apparently, he's like a character in one of the trailers.
What the fuck? That's
He,
weird.
They were going to make freaking Silent Hills with Norman Reedus and Guillermo, and then they canceled that because Konami sucks. And he left, and now he's making this. Anyway, that trailer made 0 sense. I was like, what are you sucking the dick off? This makes 0 sense.
It's that bandwagoning again.
Yeah, it really is.
Let me see. Buckaroo says he totally read the Reedus.
Yeah, I would.
Al says Edward Furlong. He looks like a dead on a. Yeah, you know he does. He does. It's just I guess he's kind of like pigeonholed with his characters, where he feels a little bit too street tough or something
Yeah.
like that. That's really what I'm saying, But I mean,
He was in
he's an
Boondocks,
actor,
so that's cool.
So yeah, Boondock Saints is my shit. But I'm sure he could achieve it, of course.
I want Willem Dafoe as Terminator. And he's in full green Goblin mode. I still do to this. I know it's not gonna happen. The guy's old, and there's already 8,000 Joker movies. But I would like to see him in the makeup. It'd be cool. He's got the face.
He's got the face. I mean, it's pretty jacked up face now, more than it was before.
But with some makeup on.
I just want to see Danny DeVito as
Danny
the Joker.
DeVito is the Joker nude, coming out of a Batmobile.
And he's very moist. Willem Dafoe was Skynet? What the fuck? I mean, well, shit. They had, what's her name? Helena Bonham Carter.
They did?
Yeah, remember in Salvation? The Skynet took on her appearance.
I don't remember the movie. I remember Sam Worthington.
Yeah, that was stupid. They ruined the hell out of that thing with the trailer that he was a robot. They just put it in the trailer. That was kind of like the driving through line of the movie.
Yeah.
And they just stuck it in the trailer. That was stupid.
Danny DeVito as Joker, Danny DeVito as Batman, and Danny DeVito as Batgirl.
Danny DeVito as Batman, Christian Bale as the Penguin. That's my movie. Oh man.
And Ben Affleck as Alfred.
Damn.
And he's super built.
Yeah, like
But
shockingly built.
Danny DeVito's still Batman though.
And he just paints the costume on.
Yeah.
And it's not a good paint job.
Yeah.
Like the under boob is all unpainted.
He comes out, the way he paints himself out is he comes out of a stream when he slides out naked. I just want to bring it back to him sliding out of the couch nude.
Oh man, so they got a million Joker movies coming out.
Yeah, they do.
So that's cool. I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
I'm kind
anymore.
of okay with it. I think if they're gonna do the Elseworlds thing, they gotta establish that it's an Elseworlds thing.
I think they will.
I think they will. It doesn't make sense if they wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I think they can actually tie this into the DCU if they want to, or I guess it's called now Worlds of DC.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, I saw everybody shitting, being like, "Oh, they're rebranding. They were starting from new." They never called it the DCEU.
Yeah.
That's just what people called
Fans
it.
called it that.
Yeah, it was never had a name. Anyway, I think they could tie it in if they because they are going to make the Jared Leto standalone. If they go through with him being, I don't think they will at this point. But if they go through with him being freaking Jason Todd, and tie it into the Joker origin, in just a little way, it'll be cool. But
Yeah.
I highly doubt it.
I'm thinking.
Either
that,
way, I'm fine with it. I don't care.
I'm thinking that's what they might actually do. I don't know. Either way, whatever. I just want an alternative to Marvel, really. At this point,
I'm totally down with the Elseworlds thing because I kind of want, even though I like the extended universe stuff, especially the way DC is doing it. I kind of like the idea of just adapting something a one shot because we'll get more creative shit like that.
yeah,
Like a long Halloween movie. That would be badass.
yeah.
Make it actually based off the comic, not like Marvel does their adaptations that suck massive dinglings that have nothing to do with the comic, but are still cool movies. In fact, just make it a loyal to the comic, standalone movie, and then you can have all the recastings you want.
Or just have a director's vision of the
Yeah,
character.
that too.
You know, whatever it is, it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
idea.
just how are they going to communicate it to people that are not savvy about what comics
that's the problem.
can be or what Elseworlds is even. So we'll see what the fuck
Like
happens
that
with
freaking, I know it would never happen. I actually kind of wish they'd do an animated of this, but that Lovecraftian book that we had, remember?
that.
That would be cool to see a movie of. Like,
Yeah.
an animated movie, whatever way you want to do it. I mean, they are doing that with their animated shit. It's just going to be trickier to make it into a live action.
Al said he's tired of Batman. You
I'm
could
gonna
do
ignore
some
that.
insane shit with him in Elseworlds. Batman, I think, is inherently the most interesting character in the DC universe because he is the most psychologically diverse character, and you know he can go anywhere at any time, and I think that's why they depend on him so much because, I mean, he's the guy that came out of the fucking Batman and Robin fiasco virtually untouched. You know, he's just such a beloved character. But I think they could handle him in very unique ways with this Elseworlds thing, on top of him being that popular. So, but I get what you're saying, yeah. Let me see. He also said he wanted a pirate Batman. Let me see, which is that Elseworlds story. Let me see, or a Highlander-like Superman film where he goes through history. Let me see. Buckaroo says, I really wish there was a Batman solo film before Batman versus Superman. And see,
I don't
that's
think
the
it
thing
was
that
necessary.
they were. Yeah, first of all, Batman's already pretty much established
Everybody knows,
in
yeah.
the cultural consciousness. But I think ultimately that was their plan, and I still think we're gonna see that or a version of that with Matt Reeves' Batman movie.
Yeah,
which,
apparently it's going to be a prequel.
oh, see, yeah, there.
Yeah.
And I think that was the plan all along. to show a universe where these characters are already established, and then eventually show more background
and
stuff.
they left stuff out, like what happened to Robin, all that shit. There's a lot of hints of what happened in just the way he talks.
Yeah.
So that was clearly left there for a reason.
Yeah, there was definitely purpose behind the design. It's just the fans lashed against it, with claims that they were trying to catch up to the MCU, when in reality they were not. They were making something distinctly their own. They were just dropping you in the middle of the universe, which you don't need an explanation to because these characters are pretty well established.
That's exactly what Dark Knight Returns does.
Yeah.
Except that's after everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's clearly what was the basis for that Batman, so it was clearly done intentionally.
Yeah. And then on top of that, we know that they had plans for these solo outings that would explain and fill out these characters as they went along. I think we're still going to get a version of that. Apparently we will to some extent. But I don't know exactly where they're going now, to how much the public reaction has affected them.
Apparently the Batman's going to be like somewhat based off Year One, which makes sense. The storyline, the comic. But that also means we're probably going to get a recast. So I'm kind of sad about that.
They might even go into the territory of Batman Beyond, which would be interesting. I think we're long overdue.
That's what I would want to happen. Like, if they keep going, I think if they're going to do the Batman, as it was the rumor was it was going to be a trilogy for a while.
Mm-hmm.
If they could do the Batman trilogy with a new person, because it's a prequel, and then have Ben Affleck as Batman for the DCEU, or the whatever worlds of DC now, continuing, and then eventually have someone take over the mantle because he's too old. They established that in Justice League. They just kind of run down. But still have him take over that role that he did in Batman Beyond, where he's kind of just like helping them out with the tech and shit.
I think
because it would lead to a badass moment with Batman Beyond and Batman having to suit up and kick ass together.
Yeah, I think they've toyed with the idea, like even in the Christopher Nolan universe, the way it ends, it basically lends credence to the idea of a successor.
Yeah.
And originally the plan was to continue the Nolan Batman universe into the DCEU, but they eventually abandoned that. Although there's hints in Batman vs Superman that might have been something that they still thought could have linked into it. I don't think that's going to be the case anymore, but they definitely drop enough hints that they're toying with the idea of something, i.e. Batman and Batman vs Superman is a rugged combat veteran by that time. It's 20 years he's been fighting? 20 years for a human being doing that work it'll take it out on your body, And they established that
the way he talks, he's clearly seen some betrayals, the way he talks about people changing.
And then we see the visual hints, we see all that stuff. Justice League furthers it, etc. That would be good. That would be good to eventually lead to a successor. But I think they're afraid to pull the trigger because it's kind of like the James Bond syndrome. Like they're just afraid of the idea of James Bond not being James Bond.
Yeah.
Same with Batman not being Bruce Wayne. But
I want them, man, dude. You gotta admit though, Batman Beyond Bat and Bruce Wayne Bat teaming up would be badass, and it would happen.
Yeah, I mean,
the only thing that's risky is having someone recast in the Batman movie. The Batman movie sounds stupid, but that's what they're gonna call it. And then having Ben Affleck still on, that might cause some confusion. But as long as I'm telling you, as long as you say this is a prequel, people will get it. People aren't stupid. Well, people are stupid. Never mind.
The general masses are pretty fucking stupid. I mean, that's just how it's always been.
Freaking Marcus with the trolls missing George Clooney. He was the best Batman.
Man, fucking.
He had his own platinum card.
Clooney Bat. I was not happy with that. God, I was so unhappy.
It was so bad.
Oh, man.
Oh, Arnold.
Let me see. Ask Cam is still alive, Marcus. You'll be glad to know. Buckarusu says, that actually makes sense to me. I still would have liked to see a Batman film before he fought Superman. You're getting it, man. The Matt Reeves trilogy was planned before Batman vs. Superman. and it's still going ahead, so you're still going to get it. It's just going to be probably a little bit altered because of all the changes that have happened since then. But that was always the plan. That was always the plan.
I'll say this, on rewatching Justice League, I think it's... I have a little more faith in Aquaman and Shazam, because at least those were made to be a little more lighter, whereas Justice League was altered to be lighter. Yeah. And when you alter something, it's weird.
Yeah.
At least these were made to be lighter, and Aquaman's got good people behind it. It's written by Jeff Johns and, of course, James Wan. So it's probably going to be good. Shazam, I don't know why. I really like the trailer. I'm kind of digging it.
It had your favorite little dance move, though.
I know, that's the only thing. But there's something about, like... It seems like one of those movies that I would have liked when I was a kid. And it kind of, like, tapped into that and was like, man...
I mean, it's exactly...
This looks fun.
It's exactly like the Shazam comics that were coming out in the 90s and the early 2000s.
Which is, like, kind of how he is now.
And the old comics, you know, they were very cornball. They were very hammy. They were like, aw, shucks type of stuff. You know, I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong. I'm just afraid of what it might be saying.
It has potential. Yeah, it has potential for being bad. But I thought it looked fun. It might be cool.
I'm fine with the trailer, especially being familiar with Captain Marvel, which is what he is. I'm sorry. You know, whatever. But anyway, let's not get into that. But the point is, I'm fine with the trailer, and I'm fine with the Aquaman trailer. I'm afraid of what it might mean in light of the reaction the studio had to the audience backlash. I'm afraid that they might just be going Marvel, and I don't want that. I want an alternative to Marvel. You know, I like Marvel. I just want an alternative. So I'm afraid, I'm tentatively approaching the subject. I'm hoping for the best.
It's understandable. I did hear, I was seeing the behind the scenes to BVS and Justice League, and Momoa was talking about the Aquaman project, and it seemed like a lot of the stuff he was talking about is going to be in the movie. So I don't know how much they changed. Maybe they just altered some of the stuff to add a little more jokes or whatever. Which honestly, Jason Momoa can freaking handle pretty well.
Yeah.
He was one of the better parts in that in Justice League. He was really, really good with the jokes and shit. So I'm okay with that. I kind of dug the visual look of it. It looked alright. I like Patrick Wilson. He's cool. And I kind of liked how Black Manta looked. So we'll see.
I mean, he looks like Black Manta.
That being said, I don't know why. I kind of dug that Shazam a little more. I don't know why. It does have potential for going bad, though.
I gotta say, the costume, once seen in motion, still doesn't look that good.
Yeah, it doesn't. But at least they're going with that, like, you know, he's kind of like a kid.
Yeah.
He's all excited about it. That it seemed charming, and Zachary Levi, I think, can do it. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, you do have a weird gay love for him.
I would suck Zach. I'm not gonna lie.
Marcus says he misses George Clooney, and don't lie to us.
Clooney with the nips.
I do miss his nips. Why the hell didn't Alicia Silverstone have nips?
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, come on.
Why? When we know why freaking Joel Schumacher.
Alicia Silverstone was in Scooby-Doo 2, so that's a thing.
God damn it.
Al Smith says Clooney would have been a good Batman, given a good script. You know what, Al? I disagree. You know why? I realized that Clooney was like, man, this movie sucks when he was doing it. But I noticed that him playing Batman, he never changed tones between Batman and Bruce Wayne.
That's the thing you have to do with Batman.
Never.
And that's the thing I love about freaking Ben Affleck. He's so good.
I preferred it when Christian Bale did it, even though he got to crazy mode. But this is why I say that. Don't get me wrong. Of course, I love Ben Affleck, but as Batman, because he's done a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah.
but I'll say that to exemplify this. Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne was Bruce Wayne. I mean, I'm sorry, Ben Affleck. Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne was Bruce Wayne, millionaire playboy. And then as Batman, he was damn near psychotic, you know, just like heart poundingly weird. Even, you know, he went to extremes, is what I'm saying. He didn't have to talk like that. And then we had him interacting with, like, I was gonna say Adolf with Alfred, and he was the more methodical detective type. So there's kind of like 3, sometimes even 4 faces to Batman, and all the actors, except for, I mean, even Val Kilmer kind of did a little bit, but
he was a good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, you know, well, and there was a difference between his Bruce Wayne and Batman. They sucked, but there was a difference.
But he was all right, Bruce Wayne.
But Clooney is the only one that was the same throughout.
Yeah.
He was just Clooney the whole time.
Yeah.
Or not, I shouldn't say Clooney, but he was just the same character as every
Yeah.
iteration of who Batman is.
Yeah, I think he's also at the point where you're just gonna see Clooney, no matter what.
That's true. I mean, he kind of is always Clooney.
Yeah, that's why.
But he can
was
be
pretty
awesome
great
as
in Gravity,
Clooney.
though.
Gravity, fucking
Yeah.
Dust Till Dawn.
Yeah. That was pretty
Yeah.
Clooney though.
Yeah, I mean, the Cloonster,
I love how freaking
Cloonorama, I call him.
Ben Affleck's Bat
Cloona Duty.
is so it's so jaded that he doesn't even go into that manic mode that
Yeah.
Bale does. He is just brutal.
Yeah,
Even in Justice League, he's always calm.
unlike the Kloonmeister.
But God damn it, change that timer.
And we might be back. I don't know if we're back.
We're
I
back.
think we're back. Anyway, we're talking about the Kloona Dama Ding Dong.
Damn it,
The Kloonster. Kloonorama.
we weren't.
Kloona Doodle, I call him.
I like that line in Justice
Kloon
League.
Kloon Magoon.
God damn it! In Justice League, where him and Alfred are talking in the little thing, and he asked him why he's so obsessed with doing right by Superman, and he kind of gets a little emotional for the first time, and he goes, "It was more human than me." And I was like, yes, that is what people don't get. Anyway, freaking Batman's great.
You know who wasn't that human?
Cloonorama?
The Kloon Boon.
God damn it.
He was just Kloon.
Yeah, he was really Clooney.
Yeah, but you're right. About the Clooney, that is.
Wait, let's rate the bats. Michael Keaton. I'm never a big fan, honestly.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, 1 to 3. I'm gonna
So
go.
you got to start with Adam West. We can't
Oh,
go
shit.
to the older shit because, you know, serials and all
Yeah,
that
who
stuff had a
cares?
completely different... I mean, does anybody even remember the old Batman?
No.
So let's start with Adam West. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate him?
Adam West.
Yeah.
Freaking 1, dude. I hate him.
I'm going to rate Adam West a 2. Because I actually kind of enjoy the series.
So you give him a 2?
Well, no, well, as a Batman.
Oh.
As the Batman I love, I don't want to see Adam West.
Yeah.
But that 2 points is because separating myself from Batman, I can just watch that series and be like, man, this sucks so bad that I'm
That's
having
kinda
fun with
good.
it. You know what sucks so bad that I can't have fun with it? Batman the movie with Adam West.
Yeah, it's
I
bad.
hate that movie. But the
Horrid.
series I actually had fun with, but he's not my Batman. He's not the Batman I like.
My Batman.
He's that 50s, 60s era shitty kids Batman, which I hate. So
2.
I'll give it a 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
So
Before we move on to Michael Keaton, let's see what we say here. Al Smith says he's going to get off in a bit. Can't keep his eyes open. Hit me up on Twitter. Yeah, he's going to hit you up about that. And he'll let you know what's up. Let's finish off rating these old bad boy bats. The next Batman is Bill Murray. Oh, wait. That's who was going to play
that's
Batman.
so weird, dude.
But he didn't, thankfully. But next Batman is, of course, Michael Keaton. Rate him on a scale of 1 to 10. Hit me with it.
Again, I was never a big fan. I think he's an okay Bruce Wayne, and a slightly okay Batman. He's just Michael Keaton, though, so I'll give him a middling 5.
Michael Keaton as Batman is Batman to a lot of people.
I hate how he. Anyway,
That being said, he is a flawed Batman,
yeah,
as far as I'm concerned.
he wears Nikes.
Yeah, there's that. There's that thing right there. But he does play a good Bruce Wayne, or a decent Bruce Wayne, and
He's like this tall, by the
he
way.
embodies certain elements relatively well. I think he's his own Batman,
Yeah,
and he created a version of Batman that stands on its own.
he's the
That being
Batman
said-
that can mass murder and no one cries about it.
Yeah, but then later some other Batman kills people, and they're like, "Oh my Batman!"
Yeah.
Meanwhile, fucking Michael Keaton is eviscerating corpses,
Yeah,
and nobody
teabagging them.
cries about it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll give old Michael Keaton a 6, and I'll give him a 7.5 on Batman Returns, just because that movie's pretty wild.
You know what? Yeah, he was way better in Batman Returns. I'll
Yeah.
give him a 6.5. Batman Returns.
Old Buckaroo says Jimmy Fallon should be Batman.
Shit.
So we go punch him in the freaking gut. I would hate my life if he was Batman.
Next
Speaking
up-
of hating my life, Val Kilmer was Batman next.
No, wait, we gotta go Kevin Conroy first.
Cartoons don't count.
He does now. Rate him.
I mean, he's
Because he's been Batman for like 20 plus years.
I'm just gonna go on Batman the Animated Series, which is great. So that Bat definitely gets like a 9. I mean, that's just a great series, and he's a great voice to the Bat, both the Bat and Bruce. So yeah, I'll give him a 9. I
Yeah,
won't elaborate on the other.
I'll go along with you too. 9.
Alright. So next we go to the old Bat with the Gat. I don't know why he has a Gat,
Val.
but Val Kilmer, and he was a guy that did Batman.
Yeah, he was.
Ooh.
I will say this is probably the Bat movie I saw the most because I had the tape.
Saw it too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you rate old Kilmer?
I thought his Bruce Wayne's alright, but his Batman sucks. I'll give him a freaking...
He does that weird lip thing.
Yeah, what is that? What is
Wait.
that shit?
He has to.
It looks like his lips all dry. Yeah, it looks like all dry and crusty and shit. Did you know that Mattel made a freaking Val Kilmer Batman recently? Saw it at GameStop, wanted to kill it.
That's a thing. So anyway, what'd you rate him?
Freaking 4.
A 4? Yeah. I'll give him a 3. He's not great.
No, he's really bad.
Now Clooney, we don't have to review. He's a 0.
He's a 0, dude.
He's a negative 0. Marcus, I'm gonna have to punch you in the face or what? Man, Riddler sucked. Riddler and Tommy Lee Jones. That's right, Tommy Lee Jones. Riddler and
Your Tommy Lee Jones dream.
I had a great Two-Face Tommy Lee Jones dream.
That's right. We
But
can't
anyway,
retell it,
yeah,
unfortunately.
we can't retell it. It was one of those things in the moment, but it was great. It was my dad.
It was hilarious.
But anyway,
Oh man.
yeah, man, Riddler fucking sucks. Riddler and Two-Face were just like rip-off jokers,
Yeah,
not good ones.
Pretty much.
But yeah, but a lot of people like him, so I guess I'll punch you later. But yeah, Clooney just gets a negative 10,000 from both of us. He sucked as Batman. He was terrible. So next, Bale, my favorite Bat. I'll give it a 9.5.
I like Bale.
The only reason I knocked him down 0.5, by the way, is because sometimes he's so intense
Yeah.
that you're like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
I really like Bale. I think he was good. I think his Bruce Wayne was a better Batman than his Batman. Wait, what? I think his Bruce Wayne was better played than his Batman was, if that makes any sense. But he was good. I'll give him like a 8. I like him. His Batman's a little too intense sometimes. Like, alright, dude, take a freaking chill pill, dude.
So who we have next?
Affleck.
Affleck Duck as Batman. It's a good Batman.
Yeah.
I like the Bill. He's got some little good
Gilbert-
feet.
Gilbert Gottfried playing him.
Gilbert Gottfried is Batman's best role ever. No, the next one, of course, is Affleck. BVS, Justice League. What's your rating?
He's my favorite Batman, I'm not gonna lie. Just because, like I said, he's got that calmness, but he's clearly holding back rage. Whereas Christian Bale was all rage. It kind of feels like a natural progression of Bale's character is the weird thing.
Which I think was the original intent. Yeah.
He's here. What? I just said he's here twice. And I think freaking Bale. First, look, I'm not gay, but I think Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne is a handsome looking dude. Not gay, but I would suck his doodle.
That's pretty gay.
I like the gray hair. I
Would you-
like the little suit vest he's got.
Would you tweak his nips?
I would tweak his nips. I love the way he talks with Alfred. It feels like they have a history. He's a perfect Bruce Wayne, and he's a damn good Bat. I'm going to give him a solid 9.5.
I'm going to give old Batfleck a 9.5 too, evening him out with old Christian Bale.
Shit.
Even though I do prefer Bale, I think, and that's just because Bale brought something new to the table, and yet still was, you know, that like Dennis O'Neil Batman, that old school Batman. So he made something different, and yet somehow embodied the same exact Batman, which is weird. I mean, how do you even, you know, bring those two things together? But yeah, Ben Affleck is Batman as we know him, love him. So how can you go lower than that?
Man, Marcus is going to town with his comments.
Marcus, what the hell?
Clooney is better than Chris. Roman is better than Aquaman.
Roman is better than no one.
You're not gay if his diddle is bigger than yours.
That's just like some like weird sissy shit. Like, dominate me.
That was gay.
Yeah, like my little man bun. As I said that, by the way. Bale says. Al Smith says Bale was the best. I'm with you, Al.
What I like Affect.
Ben Affleck was cool.
He likes Cumbia Kings.
You know who would have been a cool? Okay,
imagine Ben Affleck playing Batman back in his Surviving Christmas days.
Shit. If you ever want to see a movie that I fucking hate, see Ben Affleck in Surviving Christmas. Then never want to celebrate Christmas again. Not that I ever celebrated it, but the point is, hate that movie. And that would have been awful, by the way. But let's say none of these guys, you can't pick any of these guys. Who would you pick to play Batman?
And what version?
I
would go with Dark Knight Returns Batman, and I would play Josh Brolin.
I would go with Dark Knight Returns Batman, and I would pick Ed Harris.
But he's like 1,000 now.
Exactly. That's why he would be the perfect.
Batman was like, what, in his 50s, 60s?
He was in his 60s, I believe.
I guess. But he's got to put on some muscle.
I wouldn't even bother.
He's all scrawny.
The more decrepit, the better.
He's barfing in his bat suit.
Yeah. He still hadn't stopped eating that cabbage.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I read something. I think they want him to play Snoke in flashbacks for Star Wars. Ed Harris.
That's weird.
That's pretty cool. Al, go to sleep, man.
How old is he?
Ed Harris?
Yeah.
He's got to
be. I haven't seen him in a long time.
I mean, he's got like a thin, kind of stringy look when he's, you know, at his physical peak.
Okay.
He's not like bulky.
He'd probably be a weird looking bat, but he would acting wise, he'd be great.
Yeah, he's got that ruggedness that character needs. At one point, Bruce Willis would have been a good person to play that,
but now he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That's why I think Josh Brolin taking that role would be good.
Yeah, it would be good too. That would be damned good.
Let him go freaking
take his little bass out.
He would have his bat. That'd be his grappling gun. By the way, that scene where where Batman has the tracker sniper rifle everybody was crying about, it's in Dark Knight Returns.
Yep.
Why do you assume, or why do you say you're comic book fans and then cry about things directly ripped from comics? You dicks.
Man of Steel, anyone?
Dude, Man of Steel is exactly that book, the year one.
Yep. Goes to show you fans are douchebags.
Ghost in the Shell, exactly the freaking anime. I know that's not a great comparison, but it is.
Al Smith says Ed Harris would make a sick older RoboCop. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yep.
Better than Peter Weller, probably.
And you know what? Ed Harris looks so good in fucked up makeup, like in History of Violence and shit, where his face is all fucked up. He looks so good in that they could just cover his age.
That wasn't his face?
With battle damage. No, it wasn't his face.
All right.
It would just,
I might have to look at him again.
They could just be like, he's battle damage. RoboCop would get battle damage, so, you know, that would be pretty cool. I just love Ed Harris, especially when he's dancing to that song, Don't Let Go, Don't Let Go, Don't Let Go. Shit, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
We gotta use that in the video.
He was in that whacked out King Arthur movie, Knight Riders. That was a thing. And that was the thing George Romero made.
Man.
With Tom Savini as Lancelot.
That's weird. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, by the way, before you get to that, apparently Archie's Jalopy might make a debut in the next season.
Jalopy! I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the jalopy.
I thought you'd be all into that.
I am. Let's see. Marcus says, "I know Ahab's a fan, but you, why should I start Riverdale? Just finished Breaking Bad, and I hear Riverdale." Okay, look, if you're looking,
maybe not go from Breaking Bad. To
yeah, if you're looking for Breaking Bad quality, you're not gonna get that. Riverdale is a teen show. I have a fondness for teen shows. Like Buffy the Vampire Slayer was one of my favorite shows, but it's not just a teen show, and it does riff on what we know about those comic characters, which are, goofy one-liner characters and all that shit. But then it casts it in a murder mystery, and it forces those characters to be a little bit more serious. So it's kind of like Twin Peaks light, only without all the weirdness. But there's still teen melodrama mixed into it. So I'm not sure you'd like it, but I like seeing established characters being reworked in different ways. So I really like the show for that, and I do appreciate like the weird, darker edge it has. But it does have those melodramatic teen drama moments in it, so you might not appreciate that. But it's worth a shot. At the very least, you'll get a lot of hotties.
Yeah, because Archie be banging.
B and V be hot as shit. But yeah, that was just a fun little show, man. It's a fun little mystery show.
Looking forward to the jalopy?
Looking forward to the jalopy. I'm more looking forward to Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which is actually going to be more in line with the horror comic. So hopefully that's cool.
I saw a bunch of people crying about it too.
Apparently RoboCop is just the brain and face of Alex Murphy. He's just going to be a fucking brain in a jar? That's not going to be cool. They just give him a gun and he's just... I can't touch that, And then MC Hammer's #1 hit hits the fucking speakers.
God, imagine that shit. They try to be hip with the kids and they bring in MC Hammer.
Yeah, Marcus, check it out. You might like it, man. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the guy that collects Archie comics, so what do I know?
Here's Ed Harris.
Old Eddie farting up a storm in his suit.
I gotta say, you cut off his side hair, give him like some scars on his head and shit, scar up his face a little. I could see it.
Yep.
As a bat.
Yeah.
Again, he's a little too thin for me.
Or
but,
just look for a bulkier pic of him, or look look him up as John McCain. Tell me he didn't look like John McCain.
Oh shit, he was John McCain?
Yeah, he was John McCain in Game Change.
Isn't John McCain like freaking dead or something?
No, he's not dead.
Or he's dying, isn't he?
He's on the verge. But
R.I.P.
Like he got the perfect haircut, and he took on the affectation of his speech so perfectly, and then on top of that, it was just like, yeah, man, you put a few pounds on this guy, and he's just John McCain. Oh, yeah, # Ed Harris is John McCain. Yeah, Ed Harris in a Star Wars movie would be fucking badass. Ed Harris should have been Boba Fett, which by the way, I never got why Boba Fett was so cool. He didn't do jack shit. He still hasn't done jack shit. I mean, he was in those extra, like the comic, like what was that, Shadows of the Empire and shit.
Yeah.
So, that's the only time he's ever done anything cool, but that was way after the movies.
Yeah, he does look like John McCain.
Right? I was like, damn.
He's still kind of thin, though.
And then Julianne
Why
Moore...
do I want him to be fat, apparently?
Julianne Moore played Sarah Palin in that.
Dude, Julianne
and she was
Moore,
good in that, too.
Julianne Moore's hot.
She got everything down. Even
like,
better than Tina.
Was she like 70 or something?
She's old as shit.
She alright? She's like 50-something?
How many? 50-something? 56 maybe?
57, damn.
Oh, I was close.
You know who's older, though? Jennifer Tilly, looking hot as shit. She's almost 60.
Oldies be hotties.
That's a freaking vid right
Oldies
there.
that are hotties.
Hot,
write it down.
Old ass hags that are hot.
Hot hags, we'll call it. Top 10 hot hags is what we're gonna call that video.
Elvira,
look for it soon.
Elvira.
Well, don't ruin the video.
Yeah,
you can't ruin the video.
Tune in for that.
Elvira's gonna be one of them.
Smith is #1.
Yeah, Al Smith is #1 hot hag. Buckaroo is number 2 hot hag. Let me see. We got something about an artificial skull. Okay, I was talking about RoboCop. Okay. If it's good, it's good. I'm not gonna discriminate. Yeah, check it out. Al, Marcus, you might like Riverdale. I enjoyed it. It's good, entertaining. A little revamp of something. He looks like he could transform to a bat at any second.
To a bad.
Well, I'm assuming he was a bat, right? He meant a bat.
Look, if Batman could transform into a bat, that would be pretty rad. He does kind of look like a bat.
Yeah, he does.
Bat boy.
He would be a cool, real-world version of Kurt Barlow from Salem's Lot.
By the way, you haven't put the information on the bats with gats. I noticed.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is
Well,
that going to be a shelved one?
no, because I was going to suggest you trim something
Oh,
just to make it a little bit more tight. But
it's
anyway,
a little long, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the point is we got exclusive footage from a new movie coming out called Bats with Gats. We're going to be posting that up soon.
Yeah.
And it's not video footage, so don't get excited.
It is killer audio, though.
The best, some say. Hot Hag, Ellen Barkin. Sweet Jesus.
Well, it's Ellen Barkin.
Look her up. Hot Hag. I'm trying to think of a hot hag. Helen Mirren.
Oh.
Possibly the hottest
Was it?
hag. Ellen Barkin.
Well, no, it's going to call Guardian. What the hell?
How's Ellen Barkin translate to call Guardian? Oh, I can hear it.
That's my hotkey to him.
Ellen Barkin. We got a crocodile barking.
Damn, I was about to
His
say
ass,
bark.
his ass cam's gonna so soon be spurting.
Oh, hey, you know what?
Oh yeah, the chick from that that fucking show. You know who I always liked? Kira Sedgwick, Kevin Bacon's wife.
Yeah.
She's not
Is she-
attractive, but there's something about her.
Who's the chick that was in BVS?
Oh my god, I forgot, dude. Her name, I forgot. Bartleby James.
That's what it was. Yeah, Bartleby. James.
Definitely Bartleby. Oh, I forgot, dude. Oh, why did I forget?
I'm trying to find it.
She was in that Angel show, or not? Saving Grace.
Holly Hunter.
There you go, Holly Hunter.
She's kind of hot.
Yeah, she was in a David Cronenberg movie called Crash, where it was about these people that got aroused by car crashes.
That's weird.
Yep. Old Cronenberg.
What about
That was right before he started making.
coming on? We're
I
back.
think we are back. We should be back. Marcus asks
It's a great question.
how old qualifies for old hags. I'd say 55 and over. Especially if they're looking haggard,
Yeah.
like hags should be.
That means Jennifer Tilly qualifies.
Jennifer
She's
Tilly
gonna be 60.
definitely qualifies as an old hag.
Damn, though, she'd be. Ooh.
Yeah, 55 and over.
Wait, what were you thinking?
Yeah, we're thinking like, what's your old?
Yeah.
90?
Marcus, give us your top hag.
Yeah, the number one hag, Marcus. Buckaroo, what's your number one hag? And is it Ed Harris as the bat? Literal bat.
Yeah. Damn, that would suck. Ed Harris, naked.
Ed Harris would have been a really cool Captain America. You know, if...
You just want him to play everything.
No, I've always wanted him to play Captain America. It's just he was too old by the time they actually made
You could have played him in the 90s one.
a decent... No, thankfully that was not the case. But it would have been really cool. I would have been like, that's my Cap.
Ed Harris, next up, Ed Harris would have been a really good Supergirl.
Kevin Spacey is a good hag. Let me see.
Kevin
Buck.
Spacey's a good looking guy, I mean, for his age. He's got a big doodle.
Apparently. I mean, when you put it in something small, it's got to be big, right? Hashtag Kevin Spacey loves kids. Let me see. Buck says number one hag got to be that one from The
You know
Ritual.
who I was thinking of? I was thinking Kevin Bacon, not Kevin Spacey. So when you said that, I was like, Kevin Bacon's diddling now? I take it back. Kevin Bacon is a good looking dude.
Everybody in Hollywood is diddling.
Yeah.
Hashtag everybody's diddling. Number one hag's got to be that one from The Ritual. the old lady.
Damn.
I mean, that's a good hag. But I'm talking like a hot hag.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
hot
saying?
hag.
Like a Julianne Moore.
Hot
She's a hag because of her age. But she's
Who's that?
smashing the hot.
Who's that hoe that played the chick that Julianne Moore played later in Hannibal?
Oh, Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster's a nice hag.
You know what? I saw a video of her promoting some movie she's in recently,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I would hit that.
Yeah, she's still very attractive. She's
Don't
always
hit
been
that
pretty
hag.
attractive. Let me
Elizabeth
see.
Hurley.
Elizabeth Hurley is, yeah, she's pretty old. I think
She's gotta be like 80, right?
she's about as old as Hugh Grant, so yeah, she's got to be like 50-something. Man, Buckaroo's stuck on that ritual hag. Hashtag loving them hags.
Yeah, you're gonna be
I saw
blown
me
away.
a good hag recently.
Which one?
I don't know, I'm just saying that.
No. She's 53.
Oh, she's close to hag status.
Yeah, she's not quite there.
2 more years and Elizabeth Hurley's a hag.
You know who's not a good hag?
Who?
Kurt. What the hell's his name? Kurt Russell's wife.
Goldie Hawn literally is a hag now.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's like a great person. I mean, she's been married with Kurt Russell forever,
Yeah.
and he's pretty cool. So that's a thing. But anyway,
She was hot in that movie.
she
Reviews Who Can Come.
she used to be hot. She used to be cute hot.
Yeah.
But then old age and lots of surgery caught up to her. Now she looks like a leather bag, a leather scrotum, no less.
I could look up a pic. Whoa.
She's not good, man. I like how Al's only comment is hag. He's that tired.
He's dying of it.
It's okay, Al. You're still hanging on somehow. Al says, I'm a hag. You're not a hag, Al. You're just a cool cat. Let me see. Sandra Bullock says she likes fatties.
Damn.
Damn, I gotta get on that.
Yeah,
Is Sandra Bullock in hag territory now?
I think so. She's got to be like
She's
over
55,
50,
right? She's gotta be 55.
Yeah.
She's been around a while. She's had great feet.
Damn, dude. Freaking Goldie Hawn.
That's a good picture of her, sadly.
That's bad, though.
Look up Sandra Bullock's age. I think she might be in Hagville. If she's in Hagville, Paula Deen is deserving of hams to the face.
Yeah.
Hag. Lots and lots of frozen hams and turkeys. Maybe a pie or two. I want a pie, man. I want
Damn, I'll go
I
for
want an apple
I'm not gonna
pie.
lie, I'm kind of hungry right now.
I want a legitimate apple pie though, like you know,
Oh,
round.
she's not hag.
How old is she?
54.
She's 1 year away from being a hag.
Yeah.
She's a Sandra Bullock is an honorary hag because she's a year away. I mean, come on, you're virtually in hag territory right there. Hot ass hag.
You know who is a hag?
Mm.
Danzig, a.k.a.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, she's a hag.
I would hit it. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I would hit it because it's Ripley.
I'm not gonna lie. I
That's
found her
about
hot
it.
a couple times too.
Yeah, but nowadays
Yeah.
she ain't looking good.
I mean, she's better looking than Goldie Hawn.
I remember in Heartbreakers with Jennifer Love Hewitt, that #1 hit that Marcus loves apparently. They were still trying to do her up as a like a hot MILF. Woo! I was like, Ripley, you ain't looking good. You look like an old sack.
That's easier with me. He'd hit that.
Buckaroo's like, no, he's talking about Paula Deen.
Oh, god damn it!
She can get it else, man. Oh man.
Hey, don't, just, dude. No,
That Rotten Tomatoes score says different,
Yes.
Marcus.
we know what Marcus's favorite movie is.
Marmapuke. Hey, you
Yeah, he saw
you saw
I
Marmaduke.
can't believe that.
You have zero cred. Marmaduke loving ass.
Nothing is
Of course,
better.
I saw Scooby Doo 1 and 2 this week, so that says
Yeah, you
something.
saw both of them.
And I liked the first one. Man, I liked it so much. Scooby Doo was cute, man.
You're gonna freaking get a tattoo?
I wanted to get the DVD,
Why are you sad?
but part 2 was included, so I didn't. That and I had no money, but let's see.
Oh shit!
Marmaduke over Paddington 2. I'm just fighting words.
I do freaking
I'll have
nothing
to
is better.
shank.
Nothing is better than Marmot. Oh wait, than Paddington 2.
Yeah, Buckaroo's got it right. Nothing.
Nathan.
Nathan apparently is better than Paddington 2. Citizen Kane? Hell no. Give me a. I always thought he was a stuffed bear, man. He's just a legit bear.
Who?
Paddington.
Citizen Kane? Oh.
No, not
I was
Citizen Kane.
like, what the hell movie you watching?
Yeah, Paula Deen is a racist cook.
I called it, by the way.
Yeah, he did call it way before she uttered the old words of doom.
I called she was racist. Who else did I call? I never trusted Bill Cosby.
Yeah, you called that one.
That was another one I can't remember.
I have a feeling about Spielberg now because
I've always had a feeling.
You've
about
always had a
Spielberg.
feeling, but some things recently came into.
Figure that out. What's it in there? Hold on, we should be back. We're back.
We are back. We were talking about my weird suspicions about Steven Spielberg. So anyway, during the Empire of the Sun, the filming of Empire of the Sun, Spielberg had Christian Bale as his lead child actor, right? Anyway, he hired this other actor kid, and the kid was handed over to Spielberg's care for a year. A year!
That's weird.
Here's the thing: the kid was supposed to be in there as a double, not a stunt double, but a double for Christian Bale's character. The kid looked nothing like him, and for some reason, he was with Spielberg for a year, came back, never, or I shouldn't say never, but basically left, remained silent forever, has remained silent since then about the experience. The parents refused to talk to anyone. The fuck is all that about?
That's freaking weird.
Was it Empire of the Bung up in there? I don't know what's going on.
I gotta say, it will make sense because I never trusted his ass. That being said, for the longest time, I didn't trust Tom Hanks. And I don't think he's diddled.
I don't think he's diddled. I hope he hasn't diddled. But then there's all these new rumors coming out.
Yeah.
But then again, there's rumors coming out everywhere now about everybody.
There's a rumor out there that Al Smith diddled us. I tell you, it's true. 100%.
I'm hoping Spielberg didn't diddle. But that story about Empire of the Sun is pretty fucking weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
That kid just disappeared for a year. A year! They didn't even film for a year. And then when he returned, he just kind of vanished. It's weird. It's weird. I'm not accusing the man. I hope that's not true. But it is a pretty strange story.
Jimmy Fallon diddled Buckaroo.
Man, you could have... Well, you don't pick who diddles. So, I was going to say, you could have picked a better diddler.
You don't.
Yeah.
I picked Al.
He's got you in his sights. Oh, man.
Diddling.
Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about, Spielberg, but...
Diddling.
Let's see, Marcus says Tom Hanks diddled Wilson. He had to have diddled Wilson. He was alone on that island.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's the one thing I wanted to see.
Elvis was a diddler.
Yeah, he freaking married like a 3-year-old, didn't he, or some shit like
that? 3-year-old?
I might have the details a little.
However, things were a little bit looser back then, too, in regards to age, especially in the South,
yeah,
which is where he came from.
That's very true.
And ironically, there's still weird age rules down there, but anyway. But I guess, by modern standards.
I was jamming out to Elvis earlier. I was like, yeah, this guy probably did it. I was like, I'm on a diddle, kids. Because I'm Elvis.
Here's a weird thing. Old Michael Jackson
diddle kids
used to be good friends with Spielberg.
Oh, right? Shit.
But then this whole thing happened. Oh, wait. Well, first of all, Spielberg used to, and I think still is, friend with Geffen, David Geffen, the producer, who got caught with diddling charges. But anyway, and all of them used to be friends. Geffen, Spielberg, and Michael Jackson. Then Michael Jackson fallout happened, and they cut ties, right? And apparently Michael Jackson hated Spielberg after that, to the point where he apparently tried to put like curses on him. And anyway, that's all interesting. I don't understand what the hell's going on there. Somebody diddled somebody.
I'm kind of with Marcus. I don't think Michael diddled. I think he diddled, but not to the degree.
To the diddling extent of others.
I always found it fishy. I have my reasons, and I've spoken about them many times. I'm with Mike, is all I'm going to say.
If you want to hear our thoughts on Michael Jackson at this moment, there's a video from Razor Fist, also known as the Rageaholic on YouTube. I think it's called In the Defense of Michael Jackson. That pretty much puts into frame what we think about the scenario. There was just so many interesting factoids about it.
And it's interesting because that shit I thought of before I even saw that video. Mm-hmm. And that was just kind of because he actually had proof.
Yeah.
It was like, yes, that's what I've been saying all along. Why the hell would you... Anyway.
Yeah.
Mickey J, I don't think diddled.
In the end,
He definitely fiddled, though.
yeah. He was a fiddler. Garth Brooks fiddler.
Yeah, he was a fiddler. Was on the roof, moonwalking.
Moonwalker on the roof.
Cats on a hot tin roof. That's two different things.
Speaking of which, apparently they're gonna make a Cats movie, like a live action Cats. Well, obviously the Broadway musical is live action, but here's why I'm gonna watch it. Taylor Swift is gonna be one of the cats.
Oh man, that's not a reason to watch it. If it was like Shakira or something,
Dude,
I would eat her caca.
Taylor's got legs, 1, 2, and she's gotten a little thicker. It's looking
Does-
good.
Does Tony Todd diddle? I mean, I don't know. Do South Korean trannies count?
Tony Todd diddles South Korean trannies. I mean, that's just a fact.
Yeah.
You heard it here. He's gonna sue the shit out of us.
And I was so close to commenting on that dress picture he posted.
We should make a fake Twitter account as a South Korean tranny and be like, "Yo, what's up, Tony Todd? You want to diddle us?" And then we can test the waters.
Make an expose.
No,
it's just for enjoyment.
Yeah, I want that Candyman Blu-ray that's coming out.
Oh yeah.
If anybody wants to give me that, I'll give you a free ass cam session.
Gross.
It's just me clapping my cheeks.
Oh shit.
Rated X.
Al Smith asking for that Michael Jackson video.
Oh, the Rageaholic one?
Yeah.
Look it up. He's gonna look it up, Al. I think it's called In the Defense of Michael Jackson or something like that. But he'll look it up. You'll look it up. Let me see. That cat gonna be super dry. Oh man. Let me see. Buckaroo says Taylor Swift is gonna make a song about you guys if you don't stop sexually. That's all right. We'll take a song of hatred from her, or I'll take one. I don't know about Guntik. He'd probably be like, "Screw that long-legged beauty."
I mean, I would hit it. I just don't like her.
Team Tay all the way. That's
That
what
being
I
said,
say.
I would totally hit Corey Feldman.
I gotta say, admittedly,
Is it this one, the Michael Jackson rebuttal?
yes.
It's called the Michael Jackson rebuttal.
Yeah, Al, it's called the Michael Jackson Rebuttal, and it's the YouTuber's name is the Rageaholic.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. He's one of the few right-wingers, and I don't mean that in like extreme alt-right-winger way. I mean he's a Republican that actually kind of makes sense with his arguments, and man, he's pretty cool little YouTuber. Let me see.
You gotta read that, Marcus.
Marcus says, I said Tony Todd 3 times in the mirror, and then he showed up. He got mad because I wasn't wearing panties. Hey,
You'd be up his alley. I'm not even gonna lie. He likes
Hershey.
them thick boys. Like,
he likes them thick and full of Hershey's.
God damn.
My Hershey Highway is a one-way street.
Anyway, that was weird.
Terra Firma, remember? My Hershey Highway is a one-way street.
We can't like that movie because James Gunn.
Oh yeah, God forbid. That got sad real quick. James Gunn.
And this Marvel thing.
Yeah, Disney. I get it, but at the same time, it's like it's not making you look like somebody that I want to make all these R-rated movies that you're getting the rights to. You can't even handle a little controversy, and all of a sudden you got all these badass R-rated properties. The Candyman can.
And Tom Cruise.
Hey, look, apparently this new Mission Impossible is the best one so far.
Speaking of hags, he's a hag.
He is a hag. He's 1,000 years old. Dustier than a bunny, I was going to say. I don't know why.
Breaking his little feet.
Breaking his little feet.
Samoa Joe style.
Cloven hooves all shattered.
Yeah, everybody's sucking this new one off, though.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I saw... Let me see. I think I've only missed... What's this one, 6?
Yeah, no, I think it's 7, isn't it?
I've seen 1, 2, and 3 for sure. And none of the ones after that, so I guess that's
Tom
it.
Cruise is a diddler. How can he not be? Ah, man.
Tom Cruise is too weird
He's
to be a Diddler.
Scientologist.
Tom Cruise is an alien. Tom Cruise is a weird cat.
Tom Cruise
man.
is Xenu or whatever.
Xenu. His relationship with what's
It's
his name?
weird.
Miscavige is weird.
It's really weird.
That's such a strange. It's not even a religion. It's really just like this cultish sect of weirdness. I mean, they held the FBI at by the gullet. That's
I gotta
bizarre.
say, I haven't seen it all, but I've seen a couple eps of that Leia Remini thing.
Mhm.
It's pretty entertaining.
You should see on HBO. There's a one called Going Clear, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Going Clear. That was really good. I mean, it's just 2 hours. You don't have to watch Leia Remini, although she is good to look
yeah,
at.
she's pretty hot.
She got them cankles now though, so I'm
It's
not.
alright.
Cankles do something to me, and it's not good.
I like the Leia Remini one because it's basically her talking to a bunch of people about their experiences, and you can see that she's actually pissed about it. Like
Oh,
she
yeah.
clearly cares, and
Yeah.
that's cool.
You should see her episode with Joe Rogan.
I saw that. Yeah, that's why I started
Yeah.
seeing the show. And
Yeah, I was like-
yeah. She's like she actually like cries and shit, and it doesn't come off as like just doing it for the camera or whatever. It seems genuine, and I'm like, all right, I would hit that. She was with old King of Queens though. Man, I used to watch.
You used to watch that shit slavishly.
Dude, I used to watch that shit religiously, and then one day, I don't know, like a couple years ago, the internet went out because I used to go out a lot, and I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna go watch, TV on the antenna. I watched King of Queens. Woo! I was like, how did I used to watch this? It's terrible.
Yeah.
That being said, Leia Remini is a hag. I think so.
No, I don't think she's over
I
55.
think she's like in her 40s.
She's
actually.
like, I'm gonna guess 47.
I'm gonna guess 49.
Let me see. Marcus says, just got through watching. Well, first Al suggests that Scientologists are the Illuminati. I think the Scientologists would fight the Illuminati. And I don't even know who'd win.
Me.
Let me see. Marcus says, just got through watching Dave Chappelle special. He said Bill
That was
Cosby
close.
raped over 400 hours. It takes 65 hours to get your pilot license. Bill Cosby was a pilot. He'd be Top Gun. Look, man. It's the specials on Netflix, right? Those shits are badass. Yeah, Chappelle's on top of his game. Still.
She's not hag status. She's 48. I was
48?
one off.
Yeah, she's not hag status. She's a few years from hag status. She's definitely a cankle status. And Bad Boys is cankly.
That can't be as bad as Vicky Guerrero.
Oh, those are just her cup overfloweth with cankle.
Yeah.
But I saw
Marcus likes her.
Leo Remini on what's it called Dancing with the Stars. And you know how they wear those strappy heels and shit like that?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, Bad Boys is thick. And not the good kind of thick.
Yeah, I'd hit it.
Float down a river thick.
Chubby old groundhog.
Log leg Larry thick.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, little cankles though. I don't know, man. A cankle really does me in.
Yeah, you've always had a thing against cankles.
I am very anti-cankle.
I'll say
I'll
they're
say this.
hideously unattractive.
Yeah,
I'll
they're
agree.
not good, man. You know who has cankles? It's
Mhm.
weird. What's her name? Dakota Fanning's sister, Elle Fanning.
Oh, yeah?
She has cankles, and she's like razor thin. And I'm like, damn, them bitches is cankles.
I gotta pick ones from someone. Cankles, I was like, oh, no. This is not good. What have I gotten myself into?
Send me nudes, cankles, shit.
That's basically what happened. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh man,
And I was
cankles.
like, woo!
Delete that bad boy.
Delete that cankle, cause shit.
Cankles aren't fun. I wasn't gonna say. Oh yeah. This girl is. She doesn't have cankles, but she's like, and she's a nut hair away from having cankles. No, I'll say she's a man bun away from having cankles. She's not a nut hair away. That's too close. And it's Lord, which you know I love.
Oh, yeah?
But thankfully she's skirting the cankle.
Give
Like,
it time.
barely.
Give it time, dude.
I hope so. I mean, she's already not a very traditionally attractive person.
She's gonna get cankles hardcore.
She's already got jowls and shit, and she's
Yeah, I
just
think
like
she's gonna be-
16 years old.
She's gonna be
She's 18, 19. I'm sorry.
She's gonna be like a hag, isn't she?
Probably.
A well-voiced hag.
But she's a talented hag.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how ugly she gets. You're gonna be like, or I'm gonna be like, that's my girl
Hey,
right there.
Shirley Manson counts as a hag.
She's not 55.
Yeah,
is she?
she's like 50 freaking 6, dude.
Ah, come on.
57 or some shit.
Can't be.
Kevin James
see,
definitely banged her. I'm not gonna
Short
lie.
stroke. Yeah, you know what? I get the feeling they. Then again, Leah Remini's been pretty faithful to that old husband of hers.
Yeah, but he's a recent husband.
Oh, that's right.
They were
that's
on
right.
freaking King
That's
of Queens for
true.
like 10 years.
I definitely banged. You know who definitely banged? David Boreanaz and Emily Deschanel on Bones. You could just tell. I'm just throwing that out there because at the time he was married.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying.
Damn, she's 51.
I told you she wasn't a hag.
She's getting there.
She's 4 more years and she's a hag.
What the hell? Oh. Never mind.
She'll be hag status by 32. Are you insulting my girl, man? It's true, but are you insulting?
Yeah, she's definitely gonna
She's
be-
already got jowls.
That's
She's
what I'm
going to be
saying,
hag
she's gonna
status
be-
by 22.
Yeah.
That's 3 years and she's going to be hag status. She's already one of those girls that, like, if you got the wrong picture, it's not
Yeah.
good. You know what I'm saying?
But you'd hit that.
I definitely hit that.
That
Talent
dude, those
crush.
cankles are coming though.
Those cankles are almost there.
The second you'll know when the cankles come in when the back of our set dressing,
Yeah.
the poster comes down
Oh,
and the
man.
cankle
Oh, well,
poster goes up.
Well, in our other set, in the set that we do, the non-live stuff, I already took the poster down. But that's not because of the cankles. That's because
Yeah.
it was getting wrinkly because of the humor,
Dude.
the humid,
The humor?
humidity.
Definitely not the humor.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not us.
Uh,
Although the humidity made our camera fog
yeah,
over.
the phantom haze. That was weird.
So Al Smith, Al Smith says he'd bang Leah Remini because she likes big. You know who else like big dudes? Who else like big dudes? Shannon Elizabeth.
Oh yeah?
She used to be married to a fatty.
Is she a hag? Nah, she's
Nah,
probably
she still
40,
looks
right?
good. And she's pretty young. And she's a professional poker player now. Making that cash on the tables,
That's weird.
card tables. That
You
is.
know who's also a professional poker player?
Tony Todd.
My girl Jay Tilly.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah. In fact, I've seen a few games with her. You know,
So have
in
I.
prison. Yeah.
And by seeing, I mean stroked it.
And they just showed her cankles.
I definitely didn't know how to hold it.
Ooh, that was corny. Let me see. Marcus says, "Have you all seen when they portrayed Lord on South Park?"
Oh man.
I haven't seen. I've seen the actual drawing, and what did she say? I'm Lord something something. Shit, I forgot. I've seen but I haven't seen the episode. I haven't seen South Park in years. Years.
The show gets. Well, I'm in season 9. It's getting better. I will say, season 3, pretty shit. That's it. That's
I like that. It was like what? Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna go down any road to make fun of what you said because it's not Family Guy. So.
No, it's actually a pretty well written show.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Um,
very clever.
Yeah, it's clever.
Versus
Yeah.
just being vile and stupid like Family Guy.
And that's here's the thing.
Al, good night, man. Sleep tight. He's gonna send you
Yeah.
with the message.
Uh,
Don't worry. Don't freak out about it. Just something you might want to know. But anyway, good night.
In the season after the one I'm in,
Mhm.
apparently they shit on freaking Family Guy for being lazy
Good.
and crap and all this crap. So I'm definitely looking forward to that one. I mean, it does have its crappy episodes. There are some bad ones, but for the most part, they're all pretty funny, and there's some really clever ones. I like it.
You know what I don't like? Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy sucks. And Matt Stone and Trey Parker seem like cool dudes.
Yeah, yeah. Good night, Al. We're about to wrap up here ourselves because I gotta possibly micturate upon myself. That's right. I'm not even gonna move to pee, but
Yeah, what the hell?
the ass cam is really hurting. It hurts to keep that position just right.
this is live.
But anything you guys want us to talk about real quick before we leave, let us know. In the meantime,
Ed Harris.
Ed Harris will look at us with his ungodly face. Anything you want to say before we
He's not a good looking
shut
dude.
it down? Old crap tick.
Give me one good looking dude.
One good looking
that
dude.
you would bang totally.
I wouldn't bang, but I can.
You had to.
I can admit if I had to at gunpoint bang
Yeah.
a dude. Josh Hartnett.
Well, how's that?
You know, he was in 30 Days of Night in Sin City. In
Who was in Sin City?
he was in that wraparound story.
This is a very specific person that you chose.
He was in Lucky Number 11. Believe he was in Scream, if I remember correctly. I may be wrong about that one though. I may be thinking of fucking Shaggy for some reason. We are gonna get more Wrestle Rambler videos, Marcus. We just
This
need to
guy?
find shit to rant about. Yeah, that guy. I mean, that's not a good picture. But
Why?
I don't know. That's what I thought of.
That's weird.
You?
AJ Styles, no.
Oh, I already knew
no
that.
doubt.
There's a Wrestle Rambler video. Your weird obsession with AJ
Yeah,
Styles.
no shit. Yeah, he's a great wrestler. Good looking dude.
I seen O. Wasn't in Scream. Yeah, what the hell? Why did I think he was in Scream?
Who?
Josh Hartnett.
I don't know.
Is he? Look him up. Is he in Scream?
What is your obsession with this man?
Look him up. You'll recognize him eventually. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, old Josh. He was in The Faculty.
That guy?
He was the kid that was. So what the hell? Who was that?
Who's Josh Hartnett?
No, he was the kid in The Faculty that was selling, the drugs in the pen and all that
We
shit.
should rewatch The Faculty. That was cool.
Yeah,
I don't remember it very well, but
that's pretty
I
cool.
like him.
Well, Kevin Williamson, who wrote Scream.
this
Just saying.
Josh Hartnett thing is disturbing. A really specific choice.
Well, you told me to pick someone. I had to think about it. That was who came to mind. I said, that's the guy.
Somehow that's gayer than me instantly jumping on AJ Styles.
No, because you thought about AJ Styles repeatedly. To the point of being disturbing. The point of you're outside his house with a ham.
He's done like nothing recently.
Rum ham.
A rum ham.
Well, you gotta go back in time. I'm just curious about the, I don't know, old Lucy. What the fuck?
Oh man, I almost peed myself.
Okay, see, we got he was in Black Hawk Down. Yeah, the first thing I saw him in was H2O, H20, Faculty. Yeah, of course he was in Pearl Harbor, which sucked. Oh,
That's yeah.
like Marcus said. Black Hawk Down, yeah. Let's see, Sin City, yeah. Lucky Number 11. I think that 30 Days of Night is the last thing I saw him in, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. No Scream. Damn it.
Damn, you're freaking.
It was Matthew Lillard I was thinking of for some reason. Fucking Shaggy
So
on the
him
brain.
you would bang?
No, I just for some reason interchanged them. I was like, was that him in Scream?
Apparently he was
It
so
was not, by
he
the
was
way.
so good at Shaggy that he's now permanent Shaggy voice.
He is good at Shaggy. He's pretty much Shaggy.
He's like, cool, little Scooby. Oh,
I'm telling
shit.
you, for some damn reason, I really love the first one.
Yeah, that's weird.
Anyway,
So you love Josh Hartnett and Scooby Doo?
yeah. Oh, damn, Marcus went all fucking Shakespearean. Yeah. I didn't like O because what's her face was in it.
What was that other
Hate her.
Shakespeare movie? That was like a modern.
Hamlet.
No, the other one.
That was modernized.
Yeah.
What, recently?
No.
There's been a lot of them. This is like one of the most adapted authors of all time.
Shut up.
It's literally like
I don't know.
hundreds.
There's one of them.
I don't know, man. You could be thinking of a gillion of them. I wanted to see one with a Ralph Fiennes, I think, directed a Coriolanus adaptation, but he set it during World War II, I think. I might be wrong about that. Anyway, it looked good. So yeah,
We should do
it's
a
not that one though.
We should do a reading of one of his plays.
Yeah, our next video is just us reading Shakespeare. Yeah, Julia Stiles. Yeah, I don't like her. That's it. That's my statement on her. I don't like her. I don't like her face. I don't like her potato face. Her weird beady eyes.
You know who you hate? Julia Roberts.
You know who else played Othello? Not an O, obviously. But before,
Otho?
Tony Todd.
Oh,
In fact, he was renowned for being a Shakespearean actor.
really?
Yeah, and he played
Or
Othello,
trannies?
which is, you know, a black character in a Shakespeare play. And that's how he started his road down to trannydom.
What
Somehow.
about Otho?
Otho as Othello. Oh,
Man, you know what, Marcus? You know that that New Japan that you recommended? I downloaded it and we saw the first 3 matches. Mind you, the first 3 only. I saw the one after, which was actually pretty good. It was freaking Matanza versus some big ass Jap. Anyway, the first 3 were terrible. No, the third one was okay. But the second one had Otho.
Fairly word. The 1950s over here.
Why?
No reason. Go ahead.
Shut up! Don't acknowledge that. The second match had a big fat Japanese fellow, a fine young Japanese man that looked like Otho from Beetlejuice, and you couldn't get over it.
Couldn't. The first 3 matches weren't good.
But I did see the one after with Jeff Cobb, and it was really good.
Yeah.
So I think maybe they just put the shitty ones in the front.
Yeah, they were really bad. Woo, Otho. Anyway, let's
Otho's
see.
pretty good.
Marcus is asking if you want up for some Doom after this, and then
Like
see.
multi?
Then he
Yeah,
says
some multi.
better matches are towards the end.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Liked it, but still not better than WWE.
Roman,
Yeah,
though.
I don't know, man. NXT's great, but the main roster's sucking ass recently. SmackDown's alright. SmackDown's pretty good.
SmackDown's way more enjoyable.
Raw.
Yeah.
I can't believe Roman won this. I can and I can't at the same time. It's the same reaction every time. I'm incredulous every time he wins anything.
Yeah.
I hated that. They just killed Bobby Lashley again. They had the keys to the kingdom to make him big and then make Roman recede into the background and then gain some steam on his own. But nope. Just put Roman back in this damn match.
I just hope freaking Braun cashes in and wins.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
then that might lead against a feud with him and
I'm hoping.
Roman, which sucks.
Yeah, that too. Which we've already seen, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that that's the long game, but in the meantime, the actual game we're seeing fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, SD SmackDown is right now the better brand.
NXT
Period.
though.
Although, I mean, I can't stop watching Raw because all the hotties are on Raw.
That
At least my preferred hotties.
undisputed mustache mountain match. Those 2 they had.
Yep.
Apparently
Great.
there's gonna be another one, by the way.
Good.
Oh, because we haven't seen it. We're behind on like a couple episodes. But if damn, shit's is great.
Yeah. There's no going wrong with NXT right now. For a while now, actually.
Your boy Lars is back apparently.
Wearing that Lars dipe.
I'm not gonna lie, I ripped the massive fart. He said Lars is back.
Lars's big ass dipe. That's diaper for anybody asking.
Oh.
Yeah, Andrade, hopefully they don't drop the ball on him. They're
Apparently,
actually
yeah,
giving him
apparently
stuff to do.
Yeah, he's still doing good.
So hopefully they get that right. But I'm surprised they haven't killed him already, what with him not speaking English very well.
Yeah, that's weird.
Just never make him speak because he's terrible.
Bailey's dirty ass.
Carmella and Becky, yeah, that's true. I mean, they all got good chicks, but my girl Ruby's on Raw. And,
You know who's growing on me hotness wise? Peyton Royce.
Yeah,
I see it now.
yeah,
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I totally hit Billie Kay also.
yeah. Do her
Once they got rid of her weird
One Piece.
unitard with that looked like she had a massive bulge.
Yeah. Yeah, they're hotties. There's hotties all over the place.
James Ellsworth, he's hot. He got fired.
Again?
Yeah,
Good.
Paige fired him on screen.
Good. I say good. because I mean it was fine for him to return to help. That we might be online now. I don't know.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
I don't know why we're disconnecting so much. We didn't disconnect last time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, huh? Not even
That's
once.
weird.
Anyway, well, we're gonna shut it down anyways, cause my bladder is literally bursting at the seams.
I gotta urinate too. That fart almost made me pee my pants.
We've just been here, the TDS live stream. Stay tuned for more of our videos as we pump them out, 10 million miles per hour. We've been on for a while now.
For 3 hours 22 minutes.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be an hour.
Yeah, and now it's 10 grillion hours. We made up for the earlier mini live cast, which was nothing.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's been Ahab. That's the Goon Tick. We're signing out. Later. Hit like, share, and subscribe. Those notification buttons.
Yeah, I'll hit you up.
You'll hit you up. Hit Al up.
I'll send you some nudes.